right. Hey, everybody. Let's see. I've actually got to test chat really quick. I forgot to do my inaugural test of chat. Let's see. Okay. Looks good. Test. Chat's coming through. We got the pop-up going. Hey, everybody. Welcome to AV Epics. I'm Dan, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and digital dice to tell a good story. Hey, yo. Thank you, Kristen. Waifu in the chat. Let's see. I got to fix that. Sorry, guys. The overlay's a little messed up. While I do that, I need Michelle here to help me. All right. Dan's not good at multitasking. We, tonight, are playing Fathom, Entering the World Grave with Dark Consul Games. I'm extremely excited to try this out. We have built our characters. We got some cool artwork going. The dog is even staying on her bed right now, so let's give her a treat real quick. Here you go, puppy. Take it. All right, so without further ado, before we begin, you will be able, chat, to buy D6s for the team. This is a D6 pool system for the basics here. We'll get into more of it. Hello, Great Mustache. Let me know how sound resounds in your ears. So the chat, for $5, you can buy or take away a dice from our D6 die pools. And for $10, you can give us advantage or disadvantage. Yes, you can, Skrat. You can buy the dog a treat anytime. She would love it. All right, speaking of, I'm going to quick hit that. We are going to switch over to all these awesome people, and I'm going to switch the music because I don't like this one that I chose. But here we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you guys for being here. First and foremost, I'll shout out our two returning guests. Dave from Grimwood Games. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm a little sore, but I'm doing well.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Thank you for being here despite.
Not a problem. I have fun every time I play with you guys.
Thanks, buddy. Check out Dave's channels, Twitch, YouTube, and I have the backer kit on there. Can people still purchase Ironbound
yes,
after?
you can do a pre-order. I have the pre-orders up, so you can pre-order it.
Beautiful.
It's a little bit more expensive, but you can still do it.
Jump in there, get in on it. It's awesome. And check out our videos, both on Dave's channel and our channel. We have played in Ironbound. Check that out. And of course, Skrat from A Squirrel Plays. Welcome, sir. Thank you for being here.
Yay. I'm alive and dry, as we just recently discovered.
Yes, that's right. Skrat was uncomfortably close to, what was it, Helena or Helene? I can't remember now. Helena. People keep asking, how's Helena doing? And I'm like, who is that? I don't know. But yes, we are glad Skrat is safe. Check out Skrat's Nuts on his channel and our channel. We've played in it, and we're hoping to play it again. It is also his system. That was amazing. So we will definitely be playing that again. Thank you for sharing that with the world, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Marcus and Nikita from Dark Consul Games. Thank you guys so much for being here. What is Dark Consul Games? What is Fathom? Give us the lowdown on it.
Yeah, so Fathom is a classless D6 action tabletop role-playing game. It's a mouthful, but it is essentially a culmination of all our favorite kind of action RPG systems like Diablo, Path of Exile that we decided then to bring in to the tabletop setting in this totally unique world where Earth is essentially underwater after being pummeled by tons of comets, and those ice comets, of course, melted, and now we're in the distant, dark future of the world where people live underground, and above them, there's 3,000 meters of water with aliens, dinosaur gods, monkeys, apparently, and a whole lot more.
I love it. That's awesome. And links in the description, of course, for them. I think I've got your... Where can they find it? They can find it on DriveThruRPG.itch. Yes, okay.
Yeah. Also, we do have a YouTube channel, Dark Consul Games. That is the handle for the YouTube, the Instagram, the Twitch, Dark Consul Games everywhere. So tons of content there coming in soon.
I'll have to check on that. I'm sorry I didn't tag you in that. I was typing in Dark Consul. It didn't come out. Well, we'll have to find that. Or share a link in the Discord, and I'll add it to the description afterward.
Sounds good.
Awesome. All right. Well, without further ado, remember, chat, if we hit $100 tonight in chats, the rewards and the negative impacts double. So if you want to see stuff get really crazy. Rumble Rant, Super Chats, and Game Master Nikita, take us away.
Alrighty. The inside of the submarine is completely indistinguishable from the abyss. There's nothing but a small blinking red light inside of the drop pod that's just slowly kind of throbbing, illuminating all your faces. This one light, the only thing, the only comfort that is spared to avoid luring in any of the stalking terrors of the deep that, might mistake anything on the submarine as prey or, some other fancy treat. All of you are sitting basically to your, back to back around this main kind of column of the drop pod, which is connected to a turbine. And all you guys can hear is just the churning of the ocean and the suspense of the impending drop looming over you.
So, how's everyone doing in this drop pod? You guys ready to get the balefire ready?
What do we see?
From the darkness as you described.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're all strapped in, back to back.
I suppose we are ready.
So,
strapped into a metal container, sure, why not?
Suddenly, this a robotic voice of the this artificial intelligence system that's in charge of the submarine kind of comes on, and you hear Greyfall in 1 minute. And it comes off.
Ooh.
Everybody went to the bathroom, right?
I do not need to go to the bathroom. I just kind of expunge it with all the blood.
Can we get character descriptions real quick?
Yeah, there's blinking red light enough to illuminate it.
The best way to describe the creature that is speaking, that you can just feel touching you and as you're strapped to them, is a scaleless, constantly bleeding lizard, surrounded in a bunch of pseudo pipes and organs and other stuff. It's kind of like a pile of gore, just walking around in the vague shape of a lizard. Just a nightmare.
It's a boxy in there, yeah. They're not, they're not the best at integrating in civilization, but luckily we are a special forces unit going on a secret mission, so, they're gonna get who they can. If they're fit for the job, then they belong.
No integration necessary.
What about the rest of us? We can give maybe a brief description.
Sure. Should the normal one go last or next?
Go ahead, Dan.
All right, I'll go. The most unassuming of all of these is my character, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. It's a young Korean girl. She looks very sad and tired eyes. The biggest thing you guys know is she always refers to herself in the third person as multiple people because of the spirits that speak to her in her mind, which have given her her telepathic ability, but they're happier when she refers to all of them as one. So she looks tiny compared to the rest of you guys strapped in here.
Yeah, especially because to the right and left of her, there's a massive bulking orangutan and then a big hunk of steel.
Speaking of.
Yeah, and Daedalus is just a giant orangutan with nice orange fur and gets the big cheek things going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's pretty he has good armor on and that type of thing, so it should be interesting.
All right.
So nonchalantly said.
Yeah.
Last but not least.
I'm a robot, and I don't have to go pee, so I got a leg up on everyone.
That's a win. Although we're going to the ocean, so I mean, you could.
That's true. Nobody would know.
You can pee wherever you want.
Other than that, he's like the engineer / doctor of the group, and he was gonna have that nice little harpoon, but then it turned into a hammer because I realized you can't be an engineer without a hammer. So
That's right.
Fair.
gotta make it work.
Well, awesome. As all your, kind of, you guys get a glimpse of each other's faces one last time in this faint red light. Suddenly, that artificial intelligence comes back onto the comms. Great fall in 10 seconds. And now the churning outside of, the churning of the water outside the submarine begins to intensify. You feel it kind of stabilizing its motors, it pivoting. You can hear the creaking of the drop pod as all the mechanisms are starting to whir and go into place. As the turbine at the bottom, basically where you're like right under this panel where your feet are, also begins to turn on. 10, 9, 8, 7,
I forgot to go to the bathroom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Boom.
no.
You guys are just strapped in. There is nothing. There are no barriers as you are just ripped straight into the vacuum of the world grave. You just feel water just like basically glancing off of you guys like, hundreds of miles an hour as, this turbine starts doing this work. This drop pod just quickly shooting out of the bottom of the 𝐒𝐴CTA submarine that just, kind of leaves you, on your own in the abyss. And after about a minute, maybe like 1-2 minutes of falling and just plunging, you feel kind of the momentum begin to stop. All of you, in the last couple of days had been taking, IV of this concoction that the 𝐒𝐴CTA Masons have been basically conditioning your body to basically resist the extreme pressures and adapt your metabolism to this super intense environment without the need of having to wear something like the power armor that you guys are going to retrieve. But of course, this is not permanent, and even then, it's not as effective as you guys feel. Aside from just the momentum of the velocity, your skin just feels incredibly tight. You're hit with just headaches, clusters exploding in your heads, and you probably have a nosebleed, but it instantly just kind of it gets washed away. And generally, just this uncomfortable feeling, this thickness in the veins, like also like this accompanied by an acid reflux that just like never seems to go away. But finally, Great Fall commences as the turbine, which almost also functions as kind of like a drill or like a grapple, plunges into the rocky basalt layer at the bottom of this trench, and everything just starts to kind of quiet down.
I want everybody to know it's not a problem anymore.
𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 gently pats your giant orangutan hand with her little hand.
You feel like kind of like a little warm current meander through you guys.
Oh, I'm glad I'm wearing a dive mask.
The seatbelts, the harnesses just... Yeah. The harnesses just pop right off.
You did warn him how crazy we are, right?
Oh, yeah. We're crazy. Nothing like diving in head first, right, team? Where do we go first?
So, does anyone have light first? I can't see a thing.
We have a flashlight.
I think I have a flashlight, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, instantly as the dive lights come on, and as you remember from your mission brief, basically, if everything went well, this drop pod should have hit basically right on top of the location of this balefire power armor that was lost in a recent expedition, which basically it's going to be a shortcut. You're not going to have to go through this full network of lava tubes like the last expedition had to. But you will be basically going straight down into a trench and then trying to find the chamber where this armor was abandoned. And like instantly, as your lights kind of come on, it seems like we hit our mark. As you can see, you guys are basically right on the edge of a small cliff that then just kind of begins to dip down this cleft that runs into the ground. And you can see just bubbles kind of streaming out from it already. Supposedly, it's not as hot as some other points on this trench, and it should be relatively hospitable to an on-foot expedition.
So Daedalus cracks open his light as you see his hair just float like a Furby that got locked in the dryer.
That's awesome.
Well, this way, I guess. And he just starts walking no direction. He's not
That's
a smart
right.
man.
Playing the objective. Just go. Do you guys follow?
Yeah,
I
assume.
mean, I can't see anything else. I guess I must follow. As I kind of
Alright.
like crawl
Same.
behind him on like all fours.
Ha!
I
Yeah,
will
I
stay in the
assume-
middle of the group.
Okay, you're gonna be in the middle, and then.
And I guess we're kind of
What
like
about that?
swimming, right?
Well, right now we're on the bottom. Yeah, you could swim, you could crawl, you could hold on to the rocks. We're at the bottom of basically the ocean.
Okay.
We're on top of a trench. So yeah, you could swim, you could kind of walk, you could pull yourself on the bottom and get in there any way you want.
𝐿𝐮𝐲, I bought fins for 𝐿𝐮𝐲, so I think she'll equip those.
Oh, perfect.
And start
Yeah.
trying to follow the orangutan, because he can probably just muscle his way across.
Yeah, you all begin to drop in, into this this cleft, and instantly you feel these bubbles kind of racing up your skin. It's now warm, so no more stray warm currents. Everything is just getting warmer and warmer as we're going down into this magma vent, and instantly you see kind of like all manner of strange crustaceans. Most of them are like just albino, totally pale, kind of feeling their way around you. They don't seem to be scared, and half the time as you're trying to navigate down this rock face, to get deeper and deeper, like you put your hand on one of them, and it feels really, really weird to kind of tickle you with their feelers.
Actually, I'll grab one of the crabs, and I'll start gesturing to it, trying to. I have something that lets me talk to beast creatures.
Ha!
Oh,
So
no way. All right.
I'm gonna try and like mimic like balefire.
Can they speak back to you?
I can understand them, is what it says.
You can understand them. Okay. Yeah. It kind of motions. Yeah, it motions like it turns like upside down. It motions basically down where you guys are going, but then it angles itself to the left, essentially.
It says
Gather around and see that this side splits off into two lava tubes, one of which is higher than the other. The other seems to plunge, almost like short it. It's like there's nothing in it.
ooh. I mean, we have to do a job. We're stuck here.
Oh, sorry
might
guys,
as
we're
well go
having
full.
like a... Hold on just a second.
Yeah,
Let's
hold on.
see.
We just let Stan in the stream, so hold on one.
Oh!
All right, we'll wait.
There you go. The stream's back up.
So
Oh,
weird.
all right.
Everything says
I
excellent
didn't even
connection on my end.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, we're having.
Okay, all good.
He started getting real choppy in the call too.
Yep.
Let me do this.
Might require a router reboot.
Oh no.
Yeah, now it's saying, all right, hold on just a second, guys. I'm so sorry. Why?
Oh, good.
Why? Might have to router reboot.
Pushing the computer too hard. It's doing too much. Too much. It's gonna explode.
Except I think it's just the internet. Although VDO's working fine, which is weird.
Has this ever happened before?
Yeah.
This is yeah and no.
Yes and no. Internet. All right, give me a
Huh.
second. I'm gonna try, cause yeah, it's getting not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. All right, hold on. I'll disappear for a second.
Oh.
All right.
It doesn't on our end. He's still choppy on our end.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah. The music's kind of like beatboxing a little. I was actually a beatboxer in elementary school and middle school. That's when I peaked. I had crowds around me, as Marcus remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just go at it. And make crazy sounds.
So far with your characters, though, I know we haven't had combat yet. Which ability you're looking forward to using the most for each of you?
I don't know. Probably I'm looking forward to using a lot of my movement skills.
Nice.
Because I took a lot of movement skills. And brutish power is kind of fun.
That one I like.
Yeah. You took a lot of movement skills, like moving other people, right? Like so you can trigger opportunity attacks and
I also have like lunge, so I can jump. In leaper, so I can jump. And it doesn't count for my reaction that turn and that type of thing.
Good, you're gonna be super mobile. Just get to where you need to get to.
I'm like the exact opposite. I'm stuck in one place, but I'll take a hit. That's all I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. The Vox self-harm masochist tank build.
I heal so much, man.
Yeah. What's a fun tank build? What about you, Skrat?
I wanted to get the Big Bertha skill, but I couldn't justify it.
I love it.
Well, how could you not justify it? It literally, like, especially because there's one combat and there's like probably a boss. If you get the hit off of it, it's gonna be dazed for the rest of the combat.
It would have been cool, but
yeah.
Who doesn't like a boom? It's like the ultimate boomstick, the one shot.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, for Big Bertha, you don't need a weapon. That's the thing, right?
No, it's like its own thing, yeah.
As far as I understand.
Oh,
yeah, it's its own thing. You don't need to have anything.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not a tactic. It's just an ability. You make this weird mini nuke.
Did I say I didn't have it? I totally have it. Let me put
You can have it. Dude, if you didn't understand, if you can make it work.
No, I don't have that up to tier 3.
Well, the stream hasn't started yet, so if you can quickly finagle it. No, but that Big Bertha's great.
Dreaming. Let's see. So sorry, guys. I apologize.
It's all good.
Unacceptable.
Skrat keeping it real. All right,
this
guys.
This would never happen on my channel.
No, never.
This will constantly happen on our channel. This is all our channel is.
It's just tech issues.
All right, we're getting excellent connection.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's what mine is too.
Yeah, though there was that one day where our channel was crashing. Dave was having tech problems. It was just a day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Wes Mustache, let me know how it seems now, because now it looks like everything's all right. They're just a little
For me, I still have the choppy audio.
Choppy audio, yeah.
It's very choppy, yeah.
You guys are hearing me choppy?
How it is on the stream.
They're getting the direct feed, so it should be okay, but that concerns me that the internet's a problem. Oh, thank you, Jacob. Okay. Let's see. Commercial, yay. Thanks, Wes. All right. I think let's go for it. It seems like it's better now. So it might have been an OBS issue. Sorry, guys. Thank you, chat, for helping us work through this. Anyway, so remind me again what we found. We just got down.
So we just found basically 2 guided by this albino crawfish. We're now on the right side of the trench that should presumably lead to the balefire if the translation skills were correct and but there are 2 lava tubes. One that kind of goes like not higher in elevation, almost like just like straight through the crust of the earth, and it looks barren. It's a very rocky, and dismal compared to the one that kind of right beneath it that goes almost straight down and is populated with tube worms. So we have to basically, choose a path, assuming both of these hopefully lead to the same direction. Maybe one doesn't.
I mean, left is for losers, right? We go right then. We go down the right side a little bit further. See how it goes.
Right.
We don't know
try.
that sounds sign. Oh, he's already gone. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't want to make any checks, you can just choose a random one. That works too.
𝐒𝐪𝐻𝐼𝐸 might try and reach out because is it just that the team disappeared that we're going to recover, or do we know that they are no longer with us?
No, yeah, we know that they're no longer with us. We're trying to recover the equipment.
Okay. Because she might try to reach out in some way with her telepathy.
Okay.
And try and get a sense maybe of which direction is better.
Yeah, awesome. Let's try it.
So I'll roll psychic, I guess, then? Would that be right?
Yeah, do you want to utilize a specific spell to do this, or you want to make a general psychic check?
It might be a general psychic check. Brain
let's do it.
chemistry. Yeah. Okay. So I'm rolling. I get 2. I have a 2 in psychic, so that's 2d6, right?
Yeah.
And then is there
And
any...
then plus your... Oh, yeah, so I guess for this one, for a general psychic check, what's your highest statistic?
Cognizance.
Yeah, let's do cognizance with it then. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a total of 7. Yeah. Which window? This window. 76.
Oh, yeah.
3, 6, 7. All right. 1, 2,
All right.
3, 4 successes.
Yeah, it looks like a 4. You kind of, center yourself between these two tubes, and quickly, you begin to like shake a little as you pick up a frequency, and then almost those voices inside of your head start guiding you, maybe communicating with the souls that and the fates that that had transpired in both of these tunnels. You hear from the top one. You hear just the clashing of like rock, just like ancient rock against rock, like bodies being crushed in between boulders, bones splintering. Whereas below, you can hear these blood curling gurgles as teeth, sharp, like fangs, pierce the tubes attached to your diving mask, and as this water begins to fill every single opening essentially in these poor people's suits of armor and things. So yeah, those are that's the top one is the rocks, and below is this is the other one.
Okay. 𝐒𝐪𝐻𝐼𝐸 will start. She starts kind of shaking and doing her heavy breathing that you guys recognize when she's like reaching out psychically, and expresses this horrifying visage to everyone.
Well, that didn't help that much for me. Oh, I think the teeth sound pretty nice this time of year. But if you guys have a better idea, we can go the left way. Or the upper way.
We are not
Whichever
sure.
way gets me there faster.
Faster. Okay.
We would think
Well,
that
yeah.
the teeth.
He probably doesn't know that. That's just...
Actually,
Yeah.
let me see if I have something. I do have a handheld sonar that I can probably use.
All right.
Ooh.
It like kind of
Yeah.
detects things within
That-
25 meters. I'll send out a pulse with that thingy. So like from
Yeah,
my
let's do
backpack,
that. And can I
pull out
have you make
something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, he pulls out this sonar device, kind of planting it on the ground. I mean, that's gonna help us detect kind of the elevation for sure, and see, if this one just keeps going straight down, if it's gonna wind up, open up somewhere. Same thing with the top one. Does anyone have technology? Does anyone want to assist in the operation of this device to kind of decipher the results?
I got.
Yeah, let's do a Skrat.
Oh, I only got
Robit.
You got a 1?
I got a 1.
How's your cognizance?
Well, the cognizance is 5, but technology is 1.
So that'd be 6 dice, yeah?
Oh yeah, so that's gonna be six dice. Yeah,
That's good.
Okay.
Chat, remember, if the stream is running smoothly, keep me posted. But you can also buy us dice. You can buy to take away dice. And you can give advantage, disadvantage. All right.
What was that? I saw 2. Some of the dice are cut off.
Oh, here's the ironic thing, Dan. It is working smoothly. I just checked.
Thank you.
I got a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, and 2 1s.
All right, so it's like 3 successes.
I think so.
4, 5, 6 is a success or a win.
Yep. I got 3 then.
All right. Yeah. So initially, first of all, the readings pick up. Of course, the sonar is going to pick up any creatures. There is absolutely nothing, no life within 25 meters on that top tunnel section. As far as you can see, it is completely barren. So no little blinking dots pop up on the sonar. No signatures. Using your kind of your tech skills, it does seem that I'd say no. I'm gonna roll a dice here. Let's test this out. I'll roll 1 dice. How do I do that? There we go. That's 2 dice. Okay, that one. It does seem like the top root does open up like almost like immediately after that 25 meters, like it just reading like kind of the data. It does seem like it's going to open up pretty quick. So that might be the faster route. But like I said, the sonar picks up nothing there. It's eerily, suspicious. Whereas on the bottom route where these tube worms are, of course, there's tons of signatures, but hidden in these kind of, because these worms seem to be dormant. They're almost like these little tubes, these little like long barnacle clusters. There are a couple of big signatures interspersed in this tunnel that does seem to level out after going straight down and almost runs underneath the top one.
I think we can. I don't mind taking the more quick and dangerous route up top. I think the less sure of one. I think I'll start leading us that way, going ahead slowly.
I fear that we agree with you. She'll start swimming and follow.
All right. Yeah, everybody kind of vaults into this, you swim up and, throw yourselves basically down the top tube and you're just swimming down this tunnel, your lights dangling, scanning the walls around you as you guys are just floating down and down. Instantly, kind of, you guys begin to pick up on what might be very strange rock formations or architecture. The walls here are almost chiseled. There is evidence of I don't know, maybe even bricks, slabs, things that were placed in addition to the actual formation of this tunnel. And as you guys kind of slowly start floating forward, you can hear outside of the comm system, of course, that you guys are using to communicate. Outside of it, you can hear this faint kind of low grumble. It's just getting louder and louder.
Who has the light again?
I do.
Would you mind pointing at that, whatever that sound is?
He points it the opposite way and then turns around and points it the right way.
Puts in his eyes. Yeah, do we want to make any... We can just keep going. We can keep sailing. Is there anything we want to do here?
Well, if they're shining light...
I got a terrible vision.
I'll do a vision check.
I got some vision now. Hang on.
Go, Robot. You get it.
Horrible vision.
I got the visionary thing, which is increases my vision by 5. Additionally, increase the distance you could see in darkness by 1 meter.
Yeah, I
So-
saw that.
Yeah, there's nothing to the naked eye, even with your keen vision, still stands out. It's still like just an empty, strangely constructed tunnel. But if we want to make a an intuition check, maybe we might be able to
I got good for that.
Awesome, let's do it.
So it's
Aquamus
your cognizance
Prime.
plus your intuition. Is that how that works?
Yes.
All right, so that's a lot of dice.
All right. Well, up to here.
And did terrible.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
we got 2.
That's not great. Yeah. Still, I mean,
No,
you
wait,
don't
number
really.
4? You said 3, 4.
4, 5, 6.
4, 4,
Now,
okay.
chat, you can help Aquamus Prime by buying him advantage. Or you can give him
Unfortunately,
disadvantage.
Dice.
You don't pick out anything out of the ordinary. Maybe this is all in your guys' heads. Maybe, I mean, you do start seeing, right, the sonar and did pick up that opening coming up. You do kind of see the end of this tube opening up into a larger cave section, but that's where the grumbling's coming from, and you're not sure, what's up with these walls. Is there anything else we want to do?
Move forward, I guess. Unless
All right.
While we're moving, I don't know if this would work. I have some deep. Could that have any knowledge of these creatures or something that would...
For sure, especially maybe like if there's any scriptures on the wall of this kind of formation, you can make a deep check.
Okay, let's go for it.
This is
While we're
knowledge of
moving,
the
we'll keep
world
moving
we're-
forward.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just
Let's do it.
I've got 5 total. 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll them. Yeah,
Oh, man.
really good.
We already know what kind of game this is gonna be.
Here we are.
Yeah. As you're struggling to really like it's almost like the voice in your head. Like sometimes you just don't cooperate. Like
Yes.
Timmy's over there in the what's a part of the brain, like the left hemisphere, like doing a little dance, and then like someone else like slapping them around and they're yelling, and you can't just focus on you think you like pinpoint some sort of sigils or glyphs in the walls, and by the time you actually do realize that maybe this little edge that you guys are passing by is in fact some sort of rune, it just lights up really quickly with this like searing purple light, as all of a sudden that low grumbling just stops, like just snaps, and you hear and you see a bunch of sediment just churn as a big slab of rock above you comes crashing down, and with it instantly, just you guys can see in the light, it kind of like uncorks a whole plethora of bodies, probably the ones from the past expedition. All these dive tanks and goggles just coming down on top of you, in addition to this stone debris. So I'm gonna have everybody either make a. It's gonna be either a might or a. Actually, sorry, we're gonna do a vigor or an evasion contest here against me.
Okay.
So have everybody roll. And we're gonna have some modifiers here. We're gonna the modifiers are gonna be -1 vigor, -2 evasion. So that's what you're gonna subtract from your dice pool if you use that particular skill.
Ignore that roll. That was supposed to take
ignore
away
mine
that.
too.
All good.
Apparently, you can't remove a die
So-
from the thing.
Oh well, let's see. Okay, -2 to evasion. Do I? Well,
You said how much for evasion if you're doing evasion?
-2 evasion, -1 vigor.
Do I have any advantage having the fins on?
Yeah, I'd say. Also, actually, what was our formation again? I know we have Daedalus in the front, and then it's kind of everyone else.
I
just in
think
the back.
Perksana, you were kind of in the front, right?
I don't think any
Persona.
particular order.
I was keeping it in the
okay.
middle since I was like.
Yeah, I guess
Not
I'd be like the
pretty.
second person in line.
Then maybe
Yeah,
I'm
I
to the
don't say-
back because I was looking at the.
Yeah, especially because you're in the back, you're actually looking, and you have fins. I'll definitely I'll give you a a +1 to either one, honestly. Just a +1.
Okay. So she's doing evasion, so,
So 3
-1.
successes versus.
Success. Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4. Oh, so I can't succeed. I got
No, it's a
one.
contest, so it's gonna be minimizing damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I got one
So what-
success.
You got a 1, and then we got Dave got a 3. Got another 3.
I
and
think
Skrat.
Are you ready for me to roll? Or
Go for it at the same time. Yeah.
Okay. 6, 6, and 5. So I got 3.
All right. So those of us. Oh, sorry, Marks. Did you want to do something?
No, I'm gonna save body burst for later.
Okay, sounds good.
Take the hit now.
Yeah. So the damage profile is 3 physical. So those of you who got 3 successes, you're taking 9 physical damage.
Oh.
And we'll do the max that you can take here is 12 physical damage. So unfortunately, you'll be farther in the back. What was your name? Dan, what was your character's name?
𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐵𝒕.
𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐵𝒕. So 𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐵𝒕, because you're farther in the back, I'm going to give you resistance to this. So you would have taken 15, but you're just going to take 7. Everybody else takes 9.
Do we remove it's physical damage? So we remove the resistance reduction, damage reduction?
Yeah, so we have a damage reduction of physical. Just subtract that off the total, and then take the rest.
Good, because 15 would have put me to 0. So
I never figured out what mine was.
So wait, how much damage did you say? I'm sorry.
So everybody takes 9 except for 𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐵𝒕, who takes 7.
All right.
So does the armor do anything there? Or?
Yeah. So we have our damage reductions on our armor. So whatever the physical one is, you just subtract that from the total.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all got these rocks just kind of pour over all you guys as half of you scatter. Those of you who evaded scatter. Some of you who try to just force your way through are now pushing your way out from under these rocks and bodies and just trying to get out of this mess. The glyphs go, dimly disappear. The humming stops, and instantly you maybe even hear like what sounds like a cackle coming from the chamber ahead.
Would you
go left? You said.
Would you say that this caused me to bleed?
This does cause you to bleed. I mean, you got sensitive skin, man, and it's a bunch of rocks and spiky bits.
I guess from underneath the rocks, you guys see the pouring of blood as it kind of immediately starts to regenerate everyone around me. So should we do 𝐒𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐵𝒕 and 𝓚 with this?
Yeah, we could do a quick burst. I mean, we're all kind of stuck in this area for a bit. This blood now this you guys don't know. I mean, you think this might be her blood, but also you're like, oh god, this better be her blood because if not, one of us is dead. It's just seeping out from under all this.
So I think everyone that's within 2 meters of me will heal a total of 6 hit points.
Ooh, wow.
From my basic ability as a race, and then from my specialty armor I've bioengineered for myself.
Poor shell.
Oh,
that didn't work for me, right? Since I'm a construct.
That does not work for the
blood doesn't work
construct.
for robots.
Oh, okay.
I'm not bleeding oil just yet.
Had to be a robot.
Not yet. We'll get there. Science is on its way.
The dust now kind of settles. You definitely, you see.
𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐵𝒕's having a panic attack, I think.
Yeah.
Is everyone all right? 𝓫𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏 I'll try to swim over and start
rough, but
unburying you.
Yeah.
Can I just use hurl to hurl the rocks off of him?
Yeah. You want to just like yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Let's do it. You wanna yeah, so go ahead and make a I think it's your first psychic spell of the day.
Yeah. So
You don't even have to roll, honestly, but I think what's the stress? Just keep track of the stress. It's probably just plus 1, I think.
I think it's just plus 2 actually.
Plus 2? Okay. Yeah, I doubt you'll fail it. If you want, you could roll. Let's see.
So I roll just two dice, or
No, so you're gonna roll your whatever the statistic is for the spell with your psychic skill, and essentially, you need to just make sure that you pass the threshold, so you don't, essentially.
So I have 2 psychic.
Yeah.
So I just roll a 2 and then beat that threshold.
Plus your what is hurling
strength?
used? I think it's strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's strength. Oh, plus strength. Okay.
Right.
3. No, I don't. 3,
No, 3's
4
good.
versus 3. Okay.
What's the threshold on the spells? Is it 3?
Oh, yeah, I did actually pass that.
Yeah.
3.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, you're a little winded, but just quickly you move like all the rocks and bodies in this one fell swoop, just away from everybody. You know, Skrat was all the way at the bottom. Yeah, it just comes out, kind of just, you know, covered in all this blood that also just kind of swims away down the tunnel. But yeah, you make short work of it, saving any additional injuries.
We thank you, Daedalus. Hosanna, are you all
It's a lot
right?
easier.
I should be fine. Nothing to be concerned of. As I like dust myself off from like all the equipment and just resume formation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, that...
Do you need a
There's like
bandage?
one way to get a... Oh, yeah.
As you say that, I immediately go through like 7 different pouch bags. Yes, I guess. Let me see. As I pull out like 3 of them at once, and I just kind of wrap my arms with it a bit, like, ugh, too much blood
Yeah.
right now.
These-
It's a bit gross.
They have a little hydrophobic ointment on them. You peel it off and it almost like glues to your skin underwater.
Well, I suppose we have found it. Does anyone see the armor?
I don't see anything just yet. Let me look around a second time.
Want to
I
pop
guess-
that sonar?
I guess I'll pop the sonar again, yeah.
Yeah, because you guys now down the end of the tunnel. I mean, yeah, just even a quick look in the debris, because just in case. I mean, yeah, you don't know where the armor is. You scan the debris. It doesn't look like there is armor here, which I'm not sure. I mean, if we have any need for any of this totally just destroyed stuff. But yeah, aside from the, these some wetsuits, some piece of armor, and some tanks, the balefire is definitely not here. But the sonar does pick up, in this big chamber that's opening up, that there is something, a very big thermal signature that can only probably be the Hellfire core of the balefire armor. And you know that as a last resort, if you can't get the whole suit of armor out, then you gotta at least get the core and return it back to HQ.
Looks like on the sonar it's just ahead of us in the chamber, only about 25 meters away.
Very good. We shall make note of this location here in case reclaimers want to come and get the scraps. She'll make a little note in her notepad.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, you guys kind of, quickly make your way to the end of the tube, and as you shine your lights, past this opening, you see, within, just like 5 meters of you, the walls have expanded. This is a big, big cave, and there's even some red, glowing, dim light coming from what looks like a fissure that splits this cave into 3 distinct chunks. And at the far end of it, you guys can see just like a couple almost rays of orange light coming out of the grates and seams in this just behemoth of a suit of armor that you can't totally make out its silhouette, but it looks incredibly menacing. It's almost like just standing in this dark room at the far end of it, just standing there.
Aquamus,
Well, there's the armor. Let's go get it.
should it be doing that?
Engineer, what's your opinion on this? Should it be pulsing like that?
Is that something I would know? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, you were created by Illuminar, who was the same inventor many, many centuries ago of these armors. So, plus you're tech savvy enough.
So it's not supposed to be doing that. Is that what I'm picking up here?
Oh, I don't know. Let's make a check. Let's make a technology check.
Yeah.
Roll them bones.
There we go.
Ooh. Almost
Yeah,
a clean
this-
sweep.
That was good. Yeah, you know, his robotic expression kind of changes. You do deduct that it is most likely, it shouldn't be, it would be fine if it was, powered on, but like if the bearer was dead, the armor usually has a failsafe that this core would, turn off, just because it's dangerous to leave it running. And, this expedition happened, a couple of days ago, so there's definitely something powering it. And something, you deduct something inside of it, if it's on, something piloting it.
I will inform the crew that I think we're in trouble.
I'm just gonna swim behind Daedalus.
Yeah, if we want, we can actually go to the map here to get our positions. We can kind of do this. We don't have to do this in initiative order yet, but we can do a kind of a loose thing to position ourselves and figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah, so that red is those fissures, and those those are, you can see the first thing of gray. That is a basalt pillar kind of supporting this opening.
Okay.
And they just go all the way to the ceiling, which you don't know how high that is. You guys are right at the bottom.
What's the light level like in this room, especially around the fissures?
The fissures are glowing dimly. It's going to be dim light within 3 meters of them. Other than that, the only light you guys have is the dive lights. So everything else is dark.
I guess I'll start swimming up to like the nearest fissure to kind of like get a better sense of what's going on, like things I can see better.
Okay, sounds good.
Like move up to this pillar over here first, and like I guess I'll do an intuition check, despite it being quite bad for me.
Okay, let's do it.
Ooh. All right.
Oh.
Hey, look at that. Best you can do, right?
It's a 2. Best
A
I
2?
can do.
Hey, that's enough just to pick up right on the surface that this, in the fissure, you notice a couple of tube worms that are abnormally large. This area does, even though it's glowing, dimly, it might be, you think it's just because of some really, really hot, like almost coals, like just rocks that have still not cooled, from being recently heated. But generally the fissure seems to be just, actually like devoid of heat. And a lot of these worms, that's why they're dormant, except for these big ones, which just have their little feelers out, and they're just trying to siphon as much heat as they can from these couple of coals at the bottom. And the fissure is roughly, each one is like 3 to 4 meters deep.
Okay. I guess the last thing I would do before, like, quote unquote, end my turn, I guess I'll use Primal Instinct. That same ability lets me talk to beasts. I gotta know if there's any hidden creatures within my vision. As long as their trickery is less than my deep, which my deep is currently at 7.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, there are no hit. You don't detect anything trying to hide from you within your vision. Yeah.
It looks like it's safe to proceed along the fissure for now. There might be something hiding in the darkness, but as long as we stay to the light, we have the advantage, I think.
Very good.
And I'll just finish like
We will
moving
follow.
around here.
Okay. Yeah. We want to snake around the pillar, get right behind her.
Sounds
there we go.
good. Yep.
All right. Yeah, as you guys all kind of start, nearing the fissures, some of the worms, they kind of they start making you can't, less of a sound, more of you see they start producing bubbles. Maybe they can feel kind of the vibrations coming off of your feet. But yeah, they can't, they're attached to the wall, so they're not coming after you, but they're definitely awake.
Ooh, I guess with that, sorry to interrupt
Go
or
for
anything.
Go for
Do
it.
I, because I can do the communication with beasts, what's their guess body language? What's the kind of responding like? Is it fearful or is it natural what they're doing? For the 2 worms.
It is fearful and agitated. They're definitely, angry. It does feel like, it's kind of an aggressive behavior. Like if you come towards them, they will lash out. But mostly they seem to be almost like malnourished, as if something has taken away or currently taking away their energy, their source of heat.
With that in mind, I guess I'll keep moving forward. Just stay away from the two worms. They seem on edge for some reason. Probably some creature here. I'll move up to like this area.
Yeah. Okay, still not crossing the fissure, yeah. Okay, actually, can I have Yuji, can I have you make a psychic check?
Certainly. Cognizance with it? Or
yes, please.
something? All right.
Cognizance would be perfect.
Coming up. 3 successes.
Okay, perfect. As you start slowly falling, oh my god, how do you say it? Roxana. Okay, you see very, very dimly at the far end of this cavern, as you can see where these kind of this first purple triangle is straight ahead. That same searing purple glyph kind of blink. You just catch it for just a second. It's almost like your psychic frequencies like almost jerk your head in that direction.
Hold fast. We saw another glyph. It's shown. Then that's that triangle beyond Balefire.
There's definitely, I guess a slow kind of look around the cavern. You can see, two more kind of flash over the course of a couple seconds, but there seems to be 3 interspersed along the walls of this structure.
Could she attempt a deep to see? I might be too far away, but...
Yeah, you might have to get closer.
Okay. Hi.
I guess I'll continue crossing for now to this
We
side.
would
I'll
like to
cross
get a
over the
closer
fissure while she's giving us the lowdown.
Yeah, Roxana, as you kind of jump over the fissure, slowly underwater jump and make your way over, one of the tube worms quickly just shoots out, and you see just basically a face. It's almost like a lamprey. This totally whitish gray worm just lash out and try to rip straight through the only thing you can reach, which is your foot.
Oh.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and make an attack here. The modifiers are -1 vigor, -2 evasion. It's a melee.
Okay.
It's a unarmed physical attack.
All right.
I have.
Bye, Wes.
Perfect.
See you later.
I'll throw a
Night,
body
Wes.
burst onto this.
Okay, sounds good. I got 4 successes.
Ooh.
Ooh, I only got 2.
All right, you suffer 2d3. Is 2d3 physical damage. So let me roll that up real quick here. All right. Yeah, it looks like you take 3 physical damage. Not sure if that does anything. Maybe just a little nick as you make your way over the fissure.
Yeah, I guess I take 1 and then immediately heal it back with the blood again.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think I start off with more health than when it didn't bite me.
Well, I didn't know that. It's just trying to get some sustenance.
Well, there's some strange thing in the trench here. Do not touch it. It's gonna try and bite. I'll make a safe path for you guys. I'll cast a ring of protection over the fissure, like the path that I crossed.
Okay, perfect.
Ooh, cool.
Let's go ahead and make that cosmic check here.
Right.
I'm gonna mark. If this goes off, I'm gonna get the marker out real quick. We're gonna mark it.
Oh, I did not pass that at all.
Oh, that is brutal.
Oh, same thing, best friends.
Yeah. Seems the energy in this place so far from the stars, so far from the solar magic that you're usually pretty adept at siphoning. You're not able to basically bless this part of the torrential protection, and as your hands kind of tremble and almost tense up as you have a little cramp, suddenly 2 more lights turn on in the balefire. Something picks up the cosmic background radiation from the spell. Through the grates of, basically, as you guys can imagine, this helmet is like a grate on an old furnace. It's just got like 3 slits, and just this same like orange fiery light starts pouring out as you start hearing like the mechanisms in the armor begin to turn. The joints start creaking. It's almost like it's starting to come alive.
I appear to have made a mistake, everyone. Forgive me.
What are we doing? It's turning on. More on than it was before.
Ooh.
What do we do?
Jumping across.
Yeah,
Jumping
Unji will
across?
try
Okay,
to
awesome.
swim up and over if she can.
Up and over. You're fine. You don't even have to. Yeah, that you're totally avoid. These things are stuck to the walls. They can't reach you.
Okay.
𝐓𝐷𝓪𝓚𝓏 and 𝐒𝐪𝐻𝐵𝒚. I mean, they can't both get both of you guys at once. You guys are both jumping over at the same time. I'm just gonna roll a dice for one of you.
Go for the metal man.
The construct will be odds. So let's see what we get here.
Yeah.
It is odds.
Alright,
Sorry about that. So this is going to be one more of the worms is going to lash out at you. It's -1 vigor, -2 evasion.
Vigor. Alright, so 5.
No tasty blood in that boy.
There we go. I only got 2 successes. Yeah, that's going to be no damage there. It can't penetrate your steel hull as you manage to lob yourself over with a thud. And the balefire, as you guys all kind of make it over to scrambling in a position, fully turns on, and as it does, you see its Baphomet underwater flamethrower just start shooting bursts of just like basically steam and gasoline as this thing almost like shakes it awake, and as it then just points it directly at you guys as this just blaze begins to engulf you. With that, we're gonna roll for initiative. And
good.
we're going to kick this thing right off here.
Oh,
so everybody go ahead and roll
together.
2d6 and add your influence. Yeah. Luckily, it's pretty far away, so you might just get hit with a backdraft. But it's
Right.
It's just starting to go crazy.
2d6 plus your influence, you said?
Plus,
Yes, sir.
double your influence. Double your influence.
Double your influence, my bad.
All right.
Adding the 2d6
Alright.
together, correct?
12.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We can get some. I'm not sure if we're still
22.
doing the music, but we could do a little bit of combat music.
Coming up.
And I will
I got
see
14.
here. All right. And my initiative is 7.
Good.
I'm sitting at a
Alright.
16 here.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do one more initiative roll real quick.
Let's try this one, see how this is.
Okay. All right. Let's start from the top. Who got a 20? Or anything higher than a 20? 19, 18, 17, 16. I think we have
Right over here.
Roxana. All right.
Rolling hot tonight, guys. Rolling hot.
Yep. The Balefire
Starting
got a
off
15. Is anyone tied with a 15 here?
I got 14.
No? 14. All right, Eugene. 13. 12.
I got 12.
12. Oh, who wants to go first? 𝐓𝐷𝓚𝓚 or 𝐒𝐪𝐻𝐵𝒚?
Let the monkey go first.
Let the monkey go first? All right, I love it.
Apes. Come on, Dave.
Apes strong.
Monkeys are just above humans.
All right, and I think that's everybody. Yeah, I got Roxana, Eugene, 𝐓𝐷𝓚𝓚, 𝐒𝐪𝐻𝐵𝒚. Perfect. All right, so we're kicking it off with this backdraft from the Baphomet. I'm going to have, this thing is basically out of range, so honestly, this isn't even going to be an attack. I'm just going to have everyone make a vigor or evasion check here.
All right.
Right.
Would this be considered a dodge reaction?
No, this is just going to be a check.
Just a
for
check,
basically,
okay.
this backdraft from this blaze. It's not even an attack. It's not in range to actually hit you guys with this thing.
Okay.
God, I'm
It's just
rolling
so
like
intense.
today.
Oh,
Rolling
no.
like a monkey, not an ape.
If you got, a 3 is a pass. So anybody who got lower than a 3, let me
2.
know.
I got lower
Unji.
than 3. I'm like, go.
Actually,
I got
wait,
0.
I might. Actually, I think I have something to help everyone.
Okay.
I have an enhanced weapon that can like give us bonuses, so I think everyone can add one to their contest for this.
What's a check, Marcus?
It's checks and contests.
Okay, perfect.
Ooh, nice. That puts me at 3.
You're good.
Ah.
Is
Sorry,
that enough for
Daedalus.
you, monkey?
No,
You
probably
still not?
not.
All right.
No,
No.
I got 0 still.
Oh, you got 0?
I got 0.
Well,
No
you got
successes.
1.
You only take 1 fire damage, so I don't think that. Not sure if that even does anything, but
It does do something to me, yeah.
okay. 1 fire damage. Oh, your fur gets a
Not the
little
fur.
singed, even underwater with this super intense heat. And with that, the armor has its eyes just poised on you. The grates just teeming with fury. A light scanning. This hungers for your souls, and this starts approaching with a strange mechanized gait. I think, 𝑴𝒐𝒏𝒖𝒻𝒁, you have the first turn of the combat.
All right, with that in mind, I'll attempt to cast my spell a second time.
Okay.
See if
Yeah.
this can go off properly.
Yeah, let's try it. This is a ring of protection, correct?
Yeah, this time
All
I'll
right.
cast it most likely for fire.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I rolled
All right.
1 too much. Let me try that again.
Okay.
There we go. I got 4. I think I
4,
got 4
that-
at DC 3.
Okay, excellent. Let's go ahead and draw it. Is it centered on yourself?
I'll center on the ring, like top right of me, kind of like so we can proceed a little bit safer.
Okay, let's go ahead and. Do you have access to the draw tool? You could just draw it in
Let me see.
on the top right there.
side. Yeah.
Okay, I'll choose.
Yeah. So while you do
This
it, you
space.
guys see, this Voxian magic coming into work as this red glyph kind of encircles all of you, and it instantly you feel a heatness, but it's almost like an adaptation to the heat. That singe sensation on your fur, Daedalus, instantly disappears. This is a little safety net against any future infernos.
Ooh.
So yeah, while you're in the thing, improve your fire damage reduction by 6 total.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
And then I'll
It's just
spend my
for fire.
second action.
Right.
Yes.
Let me switch the hand. I'll move up 1, 2, 3, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, excellent. At the end of I just moved son. At the end of 𝑴𝒐𝒏𝒖𝒻𝒁's turn, yeah, the rock's coming.
It's like
I
when
would
the
not
cat
do-
jumps on the mat.
Yeah. Do we want to take any reactions, such as the run reaction or anything like an inventory? If we have an ability that lets us do something as a reaction.
I
I'll
have
save
a
it.
reaction thing, but it requires. It's for when somebody takes damage. I can use
Okay.
it. So, yeah.
We could always run, which is half of our movement as a reaction, and that's going to allow us to position ourselves better in between, turns.
Okay, so
There's
we can
nothing
all
there?
do those reactions
No.
out of order.
Yes,
if we want.
exactly. We can.
Okay.
It's an initiative order. I have nothing personally yet, so it's basically up to you guys.
Okay.
I have nothing. I think we can just proceed.
Okay,
And
excellent.
can I do like an intuition check on it for a reaction, or would that be an action?
That would usually be an action. That would be
Okay.
yeah.
That's what I figured.
Unless
so.
I think there's an ability that lets us do that. But yeah, if you don't have
Okay.
it, it's gonna be an action. Okay.
Cool. Good then.
The bale fire though will do something.
Nah.
Yeah. The balefire is gonna take a legendary action, and it's gonna move up. So it is large. So we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, right up to this ring of fire, and that's gonna be the end.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're all good. That's going to be the end of its legendary action. And now it is its turn. With its, this suit of armor is towering above you. It's almost 2 meters high. And with its big arms, it's going to go ahead and try to grab 𝑴𝒐𝒏𝒖𝒻𝒁. These arms just kind of stretch right out. You see, there are kind of gauntlets. The flamethrower like underneath. On the other side, the other arm is like a massive just drill. and it kind of tries to pick you up in between the drill and the arm, and basically get you out of this ring. So I'm going to go ahead and make a might contest against you.
All right.
See how many dice I have here. All right. Perfect.
All right, I got 6 to this. Let's try it.
Let's try it. I got 1, 2, 3, and I have 1 reroll. I don't know how to reroll on this thing, but I'll just roll 1 more dice. So I got 3 successes with a... So 3 successes.
I got a 3 as well, so we tie?
Yeah, it ties. Yeah, kind of frustrated that I couldn't rip you out of it. It's just gonna smack. It's just gonna, it kind of like fumbles in the water, and then it just points its drill straight forward, trying to go straight into your chest cavity. So we're gonna make an attack here.
All right, I think I'll take the defend reaction to this.
Yeah, this is -4 vigor.
Okay.
And nothing else. So I got 8 dice here.
3, 4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right.
4.
I got okay.
Oops,
3 successes
I keep
with
rolling.
It's okay with a reroll. 4 successes on my end.
Oh, I don't have anyone within 1 meter of me. I moved up too quickly. I guess I only get 4 dice to this for right now.
Oh no.
I got only a 1.
All right. This is quite a bit of physical damage. I'm gonna roll.
I think I'll throw a body burst in there just to try and reduce the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes through. Okay, so I got 2 total.
2 because this is 2d3 each, so this is 43. Ugh, that's 10 physical damage.
All right.
Yikes.
Yeah, it basically just like goes straight into your soft tissue as it not managing to go all the way through. It kind of pulls back as now you're just enveloped in gore. Some of it good, some of it bad. You do revel in the bloodshed.
All right. But after taking damage, I think I will regenerate recovery to get back 3 HP.
Sounds good.
Nice.
And that is the end of the Balefire's turn. It can't react or legendary reaction at the end of its turn. So do we have any reactions?
I'm not.
I think I'll stay.
What? I'm saying I'm not close enough. I don't think to use my bodyguard. It has to be within 1 meter. So.
If you want, you can move up as a reaction to reposition yourself. Run reaction.
But then I wouldn't have another reaction, would I?
We have 2 reactions, so it's 2 actions, 2 reactions.
Okay. So he took damage, right? Didn't he?
Yes, Roxana did take, I think, it ended up being probably closer to 7. I don't know.
I think 8 damage at the end of it.
8 damage at the end of it? Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite a bit, actually.
So I can scooch up here, and then I can use another one, and it says, expend a reaction. When dude takes damage, make a vigor check and reduce the damage equal to the number of successes. So.
Yeah, so you would have had to be, because it's within 1 meter? Is that the range and the ability?
Is that what?
The range is 1 meter, right? When someone within 1 meter of you takes damage?
Oh, yeah. I would have had to
do
so
first. The next instance, so basically, it's going to happen. You're going to be able to trigger that reaction the next time it happens, but she already took the damage, But you're now in position to kind of support her, giving her a shoulder to lean on. Okay, excellent. If there's no other reactions, Yuji, it's your go.
Stay. Okay. She's going to use her Highlands ancestry to mark the Balefire as her target.
All right.
So she gets 1 success on checks and contests. And then she is going to use a spell on it. I think, what's my range here? 4 meters for most of my spells. So is that 4 hexes?
Yes, that would be 4 hexes. So you're currently out of range,
Okay, so I'll have to take an action to move. So what I think I'll do then... No, that's fine. So I can take an action to move my speed, correct?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
So one quick thing, we are underwater, so we do have vertical movement. As we remember, Yuji did just swim right over the trenches, but as a given rule, fire effects are lessened. Lightning effects are heightened, which is just basically vulnerability or resistance.
Okay. Are we
non-Euclidean? We do have minus... The what?
Are we non-Euclidean or for traveling up in XYZ?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna kind of eyeball it. Yeah. But
Sounds good.
We have -2 movement underwater, unless you have fins or swim speed or something like that. Yeah.
I got fins. Haha.
Perfect.
So she's going to move 4 up to here for her first action to be in range. Second action will be a spell, and she's going to use Psychosis.
All right.
Which is only a threshold of 1 because of the upgrade on my armor. So that's pretty key.
It's pretty consistent.
Psychic
So
dexterity.
Let's see, what are my mods here?
I've got -1 sanity, -1 presence,
Okay.
ranged mental attack,
Okay.
and then on a hit, there's a roll of d6 to determine effect. So, okay, so I'm rolling
I'll
psychic
definitely
dexterity.
take presence here. It's a little higher, but I only have 5 dice.
Okay. I've got 6, and now does this count for my success from Highlander ancestry? Does that apply to these things? Okay.
Yes, you would have basically +1 automatic success on top of what you roll.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5
Got
successes total.
Yeah, and this is a mental attack, right? So it hits.
Yes. Mental attack. So 1 psionic, and then roll a d6 to determine the effect. Should I roll that, or
Right.
should the baddie?
You can go ahead and roll it.
All right. D6, roll. We got a 2. The creature becomes unconscious until the end of the next round, or they take damage.
Oh my god! All right. So, and yeah, it takes the damage profile was 1 psionic, right?
1 psionic, yep.
Okay, yeah. Yes, there is a kind of like a quick dimness of the light as something within kind of groans, and then the balefire stays on. It doesn't drop unconscious. This hunk of metal, there's whatever you quickly dim whatever is inside of it, but it doesn't pass on totally. So what I'm gonna do is it will be kind of lower in intensity. There's clearly something inside of it, but it's unable to fall asleep.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah. And you kind of as this kind of happens, as it dims. Here's what I'll say. I'll have Persona. I'll have you make an intuition check, please.
Oh no. Here we go again.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you got this.
I can do it.
Actually,
I got
sorry,
this.
sorry. Deep might be better because this is relating to your ability to speak to beasts.
That would be deep then, yeah.
Let's do deep.
So,
Very
4,
different.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. So I'll get a total of 8 dice for this then.
Okay.
1,
Nice.
2, 3, 4, 5. And
That's
just
beautiful.
because I want to hurt myself to heal my allies, I'll throw another one in there to body burst.
All right. Well, that's gonna trigger some healing.
Yep.
It's just all over the place.
Yeah, just popping like little boils, little scales pop
Yeah.
off.
Popping like it's
So-
hot.
Yeah. Exactly.
Body burst, those who don't know, you lose a hit point, just 1 measly hit point, which can activate it and trigger a lot of stuff for an extra dice on your contest or check. Very, very useful tool.
So I pop that. I'm guessing a 4 I got before passes.
Oh yeah, you already passed, yeah. But does everybody heal?
Oh yeah, so everyone that's within 2 meters of me, I think it's literally just Aquamus, so he would. I guess he normally doesn't heal, but the Balefire loses 2 hit points.
Ugh, that's not good.
Builder
All right.
Beast, Aquamus Prime is still in the game.
That kind of this pure like Voxian just essence drainage seems to be incredibly effective on whatever is inside. So it's actually going to lose 4 hit points.
Nice.
And this deep check, what was it for? As Yuji dimmed, the fire inside of the suit with her spell, you notice the tube worms like get ecstatic as even the baby ones open up as some traces of fire and heat gravitate out of the suit and go into the trench. More. You can hear them. I don't know if you can hear them speak, but they clearly want. The closer this thing is getting to the trench, the closer they are to reclaiming their lost, sustenance.
I love that
All right.
Persana's experiencing the world completely differently, hearing all these
Yeah.
animals talk all the time.
Yeah, you got voices in your head.
Yeah.
She has to deal with a random fish swimming by and going like wee 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 wee.
I believe it's just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
All right.
Do that. So awesome. Hopefully that gives us some information. I think Eugene, it's still your turn. Is that both actions?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I am
Excellent. So,
done.
Perfect. Are there any reactions we would like to take? The Balefire is not going to be able to take a legendary action this turn because it got kind of stunned by that spell, so it's not going to do anything.
Can I take a reaction of leaping?
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
And I get my might plus my speed on that leap, right? So I can move,
Yes, you do.
So I can move
But-
9.
Do you have anything that lets you do? Because you normally would treat it as like a run reaction leap, so it'll just be like, it'll be less effective. But does Leaper allow you to just do it for full?
Leaper increases your jump distance by might skill. Additionally, the first jump reaction you take each round does not expend a reaction.
Okay, so it's just free. Yeah. So go ahead. Let's do that jump reaction.
One,
I'm pretty sure
2,
it's
3,
just the full.
4.
It's not the full 9, is it, Marcus? Or is
For
it the
this,
full
it
9?
would be technically.
Full 9. Excellent. Wow. So
I want to go right in front of it.
yeah, you just barrel through the water and plant yourself right at the feet of this steel dreadnought.
And that will be my reaction. So
Excellent. I have nothing. If everybody else has nothing, it is your turn,
My turn.
Orangutan.
I'm going to swing my axe.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do it. I
right.
think I might have to defend this. I'm scared. But we'll take it one hit first and see how it goes.
All right. So it's force. So I do strength plus force.
Yeah, strength plus force. Okay. And what are the modifiers on the weapon?
And the weapon itself has 2 physical.
Are there negative? What are the negatives?
Negative 1 evasion.
Okay.
I guess that's supposed to be
it.
evasion. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. So we're gonna take our vigor here. All right. I got pretty
3.
good. I got 5.
Oh, I got 3.
Yeah. For this thing is pretty resilient. You just slam against the metal. And
All right, I'll take another attack.
let's do it.
I have something to help you, actually. I got, with that same weapon upgrade, your first attack, you get to do a free second attack just without expending an action.
Ooh.
You get to make an extra
okay.
attack.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Supportability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I'm rolling high. 6.
Ay.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that means I still have 1 more attack, though.
We still have 1 more attack.
Keep swinging, keep swinging.
Just keep swinging until it works.
Oof.
Oh, man. I got 6.
Dang, I don't have anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
okay, I know what I'm gonna do
Yeah,
next.
Just smacking against the metal. This thing is just not budging. It's just a big ol'. It's almost like Aquamus, except taller and more fiery. You might need to find a way to knock it prone, or find a more advantageous position to strike.
I'm gonna try and find a
spot or something.
vulnerability.
Yeah,
Daedalus,
vulnerability maybe. Yeah.
we shall try to get into its head. You must take it down.
All right.
All right.
If that is the end of Daedalus, I will take an action, a legendary action, and we're gonna start a wind-up. So, essentially, you see, this is a legendary creatures. They have special abilities that are basically like a countdown. and it gives you time to reposition and reevaluate what you're going to do until this action goes off. But just being bonked a bunch, putting a couple dents in this metal carapace, you see it kind of hunker down and like almost crouch, placing both of its fists into the ground as it turns its drill on and beginning to shake the earth around it. So this windup has a radius of 3 meters. So you feel the tremors everywhere within 3 meters of the balefire. And yeah, you don't know when it's going to go off, but that is one action for its wind-up complete. That is the end of it. Are there any reactions we want to take to this? Because right now we're all within 3 meters of the small quaking.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing.
I think I'm gonna take a reaction to move.
All right.
I'm just confirming.
Also, my AirPods are about to die, so I'm going to really quickly just swap to speakers, and hopefully it sounds all right. Give me 1 second.
Yep, you're good, man. Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah, Unji's going to use a reaction to move back.
All right. Hopefully there's no
6. Okay.
back. Does it sound okay?
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, we just got to run a reaction, I think.
Yep,
Yeah.
Unji's stepping back a little while swimming back.
But yeah, the ground here, it's fine. Even these tremors are also, it's kind of like vibrating just the water all around us. So if you want, you can even swim up above it. You can probably get out of range, but even just kind of skirting back is just fine. If that's all good, I think it's 𝐒𝐪𝐻𝐵 the Construct's turn.
Go for it.
Am I able to move enough to get right up to him and attack?
What is your speed?
That's a good question. 3.
1, 2. Yeah, that's just enough.
Like right here, or right here.
Right there is perfect. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
All right. So I want to try and do the sweep thing I got. Let's see.
Oh,
That's gonna try to knock it off its feet.
Yeah. So how does that? It says you may lose 1 dice. So how does that work?
So if you're gonna use the
you
tactic,
deactivate it.
yeah, you're gonna lose a dice.
Okay. All right. So that would be. Oh dang it! What skill type was that?
Probably strength?
It's strength, but don't you need to know whether it's force, vigor, or might?
Then
It should be force. If it's
Force,
tactic's gonna be force.
Oh, that's true. That's true. All right. So all those dice -1. So
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna lose a dice here as well because, like I said, it's busy. It's crouched. It's drilling into the ground, not really, paying attention here. So roll 7 dice here.
Don't forget, you add 1. I got the bonus still going on. The weapon bonus.
Oh, nice.
And the weapon doesn't affect this at all, right? That I got.
It does. So yeah, what are your modifiers actually?
Oh shoot. Let me go back to it. It's I got the sledgehammer.
Oh,
So it's -3 vigor. I guess.
Yeah.
That's what this.
it does have a reduction of one of those modifiers, but it's gonna lose 2 dice here. So I'm actually just rolling 5 dice.
Only 5, he says.
Only 5. Let's see if this works. Let's do it.
I got 3.
I got a 3. No.
Break a kneecap instead of tripping.
Did you get the +1 dice from Marcus?
Yeah, I had to take 1 away from the skill,
Yeah.
and then I added his back. So
Yeah. No, its knees are too fortified.
dang it.
That was close though.
You can try again. Nothing stopping.
Then he moved.
Oh, it still gives him the extra attack bonus because it's a part of attacking.
Oh, I can just do
All
that
right.
again.
Just
All
go
right.
for it
Do it
again.
Run it back.
Only
Oh.
2.
I got 1.
No way! Hey!
You got enough?
Yeah, got 2.
All right. So does the attack still do damage, or is it just on hit prone?
I think I'm pretty sure it's just prone. Let's see. When you make force, you may lose 1 dice. The attack deals no damage. Yep. So
Okay. Yeah. You sweep it right off its feet here. So we're gonna. Yeah. I mean, it's prone. We know it's prone. There's no way to really show it on the board, but yeah, it kind of like
Nice.
falls sideways with its drill arm still in the ground, kind of just like turning its head, creaking around, a little bewildered. Yeah. It's not gonna stop. It's still trying to do what it's trying to do. But it is knocked prone, so you guys will have advantage, not advantage, but you will have you will have an advantage when attacking it with melee attacks. Which is
Nice.
for when a creature is prone, the first melee attack it takes is unexpected, which means I can only succeed on 6s.
Dang, I should have gone before the monkey.
Oh, so sad.
But if we can keep it from standing up, then we can start hammering it. Although, like I said, it is drilling into the ground. Something is going to happen if we're all so close to it.
Yep.
But that's the end of 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐻𝑖𝐻 turn. I will use another legendary action to do a wind up. So that's now 2 actions towards that wind up. It's still not done yet. Are there any reactions?
Yeah, I want to jump on top of it with.
Perfect. Let's do it. Yeah. You just, bam, basically pinning it right to the ground. And you're now safe from the tremors. You're on the armor, holding on to it, making sure it stays down. That's perfect.
I think I'll take a reaction to move up to. I only have 3 speed, so I'm just gonna move up 1. Climb on top of it as well.
You only got 1?
Yeah, I got 3 speed. Halved takes me down to 1.
All right. We're getting closer to the center, but at least when it's over, you'll be hopefully okay.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think we're good on reactions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
As this round finishes up, you all see the searing purple light just like shine out throughout the cavern as suddenly you see that it illuminates smaller lava tubes just all kind of scattered about this arena, and you can see the silhouettes of shambling shapes beginning to pour out of them. Something fishy's going on here, pun intended. It's now the next round. Let's go ahead and jump to Roxana.
Perfect. All right. With my first action, because I'm within range of it, kind of, I'll use a mental attack on it. Hexed Prowess.
Okay. This will, unfortunately, it being prone will not benefit the mental attack, but...
Still gotta try other stuff.
Yeah.
So this will be -1s, -3p.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, I'm gonna... that's not great. It's 3 either way for me. I'll take a reaction. I'll take the sustain reaction here. So it's gonna get +1 dice.
All right.
I got 4 successes. I'm just rolling insane.
Unfortunately, even if I body burst this, there's nothing happening.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to try it a second time. I really need this ability to go off.
Okay, let's do it again. I'm gonna sustain again. So 4 dice here. I got 1 success.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, come on.
Yes, it goes off.
Nice.
All right, so this on hit, I choose a statistic, and the creature loses 2 dice to checks and contests using that statistic for the next round and a half, basically, for 2 rounds total.
God, that's brutal.
I'll choose its strength, because it seems to be defending really well with that.
Yeah, so it's prone, and you can, instantly, the fire ebbs around the joints of the armor. It is just totally debilitated. So 2 dice? Lost?
-2 dice, yeah.
Nice.
And this is until
Also,
when?
Until the end of the next round.
Oh my god, alright.
I think I'll just body burst, just to get my heal off, kind of.
Okay, let's do it.
So I'll lose 1 hit point. I already succeeded, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But allies will heal 4, and he will lose 4 hit points as well.
That's not doubled yet, right?
Not doubled, no.
Yeah, like I said, this thing inside of it really is vulnerable to this essence draining power. So it just screams out in fury as more and more of the fire ebbs and more of these lava tube worms just begin to like frolic.
All right, that's it for my turn.
All right, I need to look at something here real quick because I think it's taken up quite a bit of damage from that already. One moment. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this legendary action at the end of your turn. Okay, no, we are okay here. All right, so, are there any last-minute reactions?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Yes.
I just gotta make sure it's a reaction. Give me a sec.
All right.
No, it's not. Never mind.
Okay, all good. Finally, using its last legendary action here, this wind-up finishes as the drill just, like, some piston, like, inside of this gauntlet propels the drill forward, and you see almost like a burst of electricity team throughout the armor as it unleashes this massive seismic wave. So everybody within 3 meters, except for Daedalus, but Daedalus, I'll have you make a different check just for being prone, but you're not going to take any damage. So it looks like Optimus Prime and Perxana. And actually, Daedalus, you can roll this as well, but you're not going to take any damage from it. It will just be for prone. But all 3 of you guys, let's go ahead and make a... this is a physical attack. It is a... Ooh. Yes, and it has -4V, -4E.
Eesh.
Okay. I'll take the defend reaction of this, and I'll lose a hit point to reroll 2 dice of this because there's a friend within 1 meter of me.
Yeah.
Right. And
I have
blood
that keeps going off.
6 dice here because of the debuff. But I do have a reroll.
I would have 13 dice to this, so I go down to 9.
Oh my gosh.
So, wait, where are we? Okay, so what are we rolling? I'm sorry.
We're rolling this is a contest, a physical contest, so you can either use your evasion or your vigor.
Okay.
And it's -4 to both. So it's pretty brutal. But I only got 3 successes.
2. So
all right. So you take, like I said, you would take no damage. You just fall prone from the force. So you're also going to be prone, Daedalus.
I do have to know something before we continue. Does it physically hit me?
Yeah, it does.
Because I have riposte. Can I use that?
Yes, you could. Right before you're knocked down.
Body slam it for a riposte.
5.
First, though, before we get too tangled up, Marcus, what did you get?
I got a 5 with my rerolls, and I'll body burst for shits and giggles again.
Perfect. So everybody heals, what?
He loses 2 hit points, my allies gain 4. I'm just a heal bot.
This is awesome.
Like a heal lizard would be the more appropriate thing.
It's dark, but cool.
Yeah. And then, Skrat, what did you get?
I failed, but how does this regenerative recovery work? It says, does the defend reaction, is that what we just did, or is that a whole other?
Yeah, but you're a construct.
I can't even use my own regenerative ability on me?
I don't think you can use it. Unfortunately, the construct is one of those races that it's very like pros and cons because healing's pretty big, but yeah, I'm sorry. I should have caught that when I was reviewing your character sheets.
Dang it! All right, so how much? This was physical damage.
This was physical damage, yeah.
And how much was it?
Well, how many successes did you get?
None.
Oh boy! All right, well, it's 3d6. So let's see.
Oh my goodness!
Well, 9 physical.
And physical. All right, so I get to take away some of that, though, right? Because of armor.
But on top of it, there is also 3 lightning, so it's a total of 12 damage. 2 damage types.
Okay, well, the lightning my suit takes care of, except for 1.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And then what'd you say? It was 9 physical.
For the purposes of any armor rating, it's combined. So yeah, your blast suit brings the lightning down to 1, and then what's your physical reduction?
I think it's just 2 from my race, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, and then 1 from the armor.
And the armor, okay. So that's a total of 3. So you take 6 physical, 1 lightning for 7 damage.
Nice.
Not bad.
Nice. And now, Daedalus, we have that repulse coming in as you're flung off your feet, coming down out of the axe.
Yeah, I got 4 successes.
All right, this is unexpected. I'm rolling 6 dice. I can only succeed on 6s. I got 2 6s. So you got 4. So 2 go through. So how much damage is that?
I haven't rolled damage yet. Hold on. So where's the damage listed?
What's your damage profile?
It's each of those. You do like, I think you said damage profile 2 before, so it's 2 per thing that you beat them by. So I think you do 4.
So 4 physical, but you do have 2 rings of damage as your starting relics.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
which gives a bonus.
Did you succeed on more successes than failures?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Then
cool.
you add 2d3 damage to that.
So just add another
And
d6.
So 2d3, a d3 is like half of a d6. So
Okay.
1 and 2 is a 1.
I'll roll them separately afterwards then.
All right.
Yeah.
And then with my bleeding body reinvigorating, you also deal an additional 3. And then because you're an ape, I think you do more on top of that.
I do. At 27.
Dude, that was a hit.
And then these ones are 1 and 2, so that's 29. And then
So what is the 27? What is that?
He rolled almost all
I
sixes.
had 4 dice, right?
You had 2 successes.
It's 2 greater than them, so it's
okay.
So it's flat 4 on top
Yeah.
of
Let me
the 2d3.
let me re-roll that. I'm sorry. So
Oh, good.
it
All
was
you need to roll is 2d3 is all you got to roll now.
2d3 is all I have to roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got 1 and 3, so that's 4.
That's 3 damage total.
3 damage. Total.
4.
So yeah, the 3 is a 2 and the 1 is a 1. Yeah.
The 2 is a 1, and then the 6 is a 3, right?
Oh, it's
Oh, you
a
got
6.
a 6?
Yeah.
I got a 6 and a 2.
Oh, my bad. I think it's a 3. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a 3 and a 1. Yeah. So 4 damage total.
Top
4
of the-
damage.
On top of your monkey, which is 2.
2.
6 plus the 4 from the weapon, which is 10, and then Marcus gives you
3 additional.
so 13 physical damage total.
Yeesh.
Okay.
This massive counter strike right as you kind of just fall right on its chest. Just you basically just open a rift right in the armor, enough to see what is inside of it. This blazing elemental, this just avatar of the magma trench, now escapes out of the armor. We can put it down here.
Ah.
Yeah, and it looks like it's making a run for it. Here we go. We got an elemental token here. I'm gonna roll a d6 to see how far it kind of shoots out.
Oh man.
6.
Oh, whatever.
1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna move it over. I'm gonna move it over here. Let's see. Wait. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. But yeah, the armor is now, cut open, and it just, aside from the Hellfire core, it is dim. You did just enough damage to force this thing out. And quickly, right as it actually, you know what? Sorry, I forgot. It can't really get close to these trenches because it's gonna lose all. The worms are gonna start siphoning it. So I'm gonna go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, this blazing little sprite kind of just shoots off, kind of falling back. The armor is now, unpowered, ready to be collected. Yeah, the mission's objective is in sight. But do we want to? I guess what is the plan? Do we press on in the name of science, or do we just try to get out with the armor?
I think for 𝐿𝐼𝐺, it's going to be part of her flaw with psychosis is the voices in her head want to get this thing.
Yeah.
So she's going to start going after it.
That makes sense.
So are we still in combat order? Because she'll
Still in
use...
combat. So that was actually a legendary action.
Okay.
So it is now the elemental's turn if there's no other reactions. Because I know Daedalus riposted. If there's no reactions, we can go to the elemental's turn.
She will have a reaction.
One
to
reaction
move.
left.
Okay, do we want to run?
Do I want to leap is more of the question.
My bad.
Because I get 9 when I get minus
Yeah.
2, so yeah, I get 9. I'm going to leap towards it.
The
1,
Unga
2,
is strong.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
You know what? I'm going to leap past it and stop it.
yes.
All right.
All right. You actually leap right through it. It is not corporeal, in the slightest. So stopping it might be a little more complicated. Just like how putting it to sleep wasn't very effective.
Well, I'm not a smart monkey, so.
Yeah. All right. I think that is it. It is now going to be its turn. Yes, this just magma elemental, just seething, spitting hot coals and embers that are even able to pierce this, dismal cold water. We're going to Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take a couple of melee attacks at you, I think.
I'm just moving the dog cam. Keep going.
Unless I am within range. Also, no, yeah, you leap so far. Okay, we're going to try to hit you twice with just a couple arcs of really, really intense fire. This is a... Oh, you know what? Actually, I might need to move. Yeah, you know what? So it's going to take a move action. The elemental just completely envelops you. Like, you move through it for a second as you jump, and then it just kind of catches right up, swirling around you, this tornado of fire. And now I'm going to go ahead and make an attack. This is -2 vigor, -1 evasion.
So what am I rolling?
Vigor or evasion.
Okay.
And
Those
those are the
you said -2 vigor, -1 evasion?
Yes. And this thing is brutal. It's now suffering none of the debuffs because this is using influence, and this is 9 dice.
Boy.
I only got 3
successes. A different
though.
thing.
What did you get, Daedalus?
Got 1 success.
Okay, I mean, I only got 3. So
Can I take a dodge reaction?
You could have, yes. Would you like? Yeah.
No, I get to do it after the enemy, after seeing the enemy's roll.
There you go.
Nice.
You could do it.
All right. So what? How do I roll a dodge reaction?
Do you have any reactions left? Because you leap.
Yes, I
Okay,
leap.
sweet.
Yes, I still have 1 reaction left. No,
Riposte and leap. Or
I
2.
riposte- No.
I think if he's able to leap for free, right?
Oh yeah, you leap for free.
per round.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Per round. So it's a new round. So yeah, you have a reaction. Let's go ahead and dodge.
Okay.
Okay,
Dodging
jump.
is
1 extra dice, unless you have any extra abilities.
well, I only have 1 outlet. Well, I'll just roll the 1 extra dice for what I rolled then. All right, that's
off.
2 successes.
Good. You only take a D3, so 2 plus 1 fire. So you take 3 fire damage as it singes you. And unfortunately, though, this does hit. So, but I don't think it's enough damage to actually do this. So never mind. Just 3 fire damage. That's it.
Okay.
One thing I will tell you, though, is being right in the center of this thing is beginning to take a toll very quickly on your equipment. Even your axe is kind of like bursting at the seams. Your armor, too, is just beginning to get speckled with little bright spots of fire. So this might not be, you might be able to tank it, like, because you're very furry, and it's, but it does seem like your equipment might, take a toll soon.
Once I get my action, I'll do it. Take care of it. I can't do anything now. I'm no reactions.
All burned out, yeah.
Bask.
Okay, I do think that is the end of its turn, though. I'm going to end my turn inside of your space. So you get the physical trauma thermal burn of the 1st degree.
I'm gonna go find where that
So
is.
I'll go ahead and look that up for you here. Thermal burn in the Guide to the World Grave. Yeah, so a thermal burn. You lose 1 die from your vigor checks and contests
Okay.
for the 1st degree. Now this will progress to get to lethal levels if you stay in this thing. But yeah, that is the end of its turn. Are there any reactions?
Ooh. I think I'm gonna try and move up with one of my other reactions here.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, if I do it, I have to stay in the circle of protection. I don't want to lose that fire reduction in here. I'll save it
Yeah.
instead.
Unji's gonna do something then.
All right, Uji, what we're doing?
She's going to use Out of This World and become... So you guys are going to hear multiple voices scream, and she becomes Spectre-like as she takes the Spectre creature type.
Wow.
And now
You
she
raise
can...
yourself to the level of the elemental, basically assuming its own form, and you're fighting on the same playing field. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's fully taken over by the spirits. It allows her to now teleport up to 5 more meters, so that gets her closer. If I can get the right window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's her reaction, and now, yeah, that's it for the reaction.
All right, excellent. If there's nothing else, it's your turn, Unji.
Perfect. All right, she is now going to expend the charge to add D3 successes to her next roll. So I'll roll the D3 first.
This is gonna be big. Also, don't forget your relic armor. It allows you, if you can guess the number of successes on your psychic spell,
right.
you get 2 successes. The Oracle's robes.
I'll try. So, okay. And then she is going, so she's got 2 successes being added. She's going to use where it's weak to make an intuition ranged mental attack with her first action.
Right.
Ranged mental attack. So that can be, what's that then? It just says range. Oh, intuition. Okay, there it is. Okay. Intuition. 1, 2.
And what are my modifiers here?
It says. I don't think there's. -1 presence.
All right. It does have +1 presence, so that's going to cancel out. I'm rolling 7 dice here.
As
it
am
is very in tune with the world grave. Whereas its sanity is more lacking, but its presence is pretty good.
All right. 1, 2,
Ooh,
3.
I rolled 6 successes.
I did as well because I have +2 successes from the charge. So
all right,
what is that?
It is a this is a contest, right? So unfortunately nothing happens unless you can't hit. You gotta get 1 over. You gotta actually break through.
Oh,
if there's nothing.
Actually, wait, is he within 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, he's outside of 5 meters. I don't give him the bonus anymore.
I forgot one thing. Does my Highland ancestry still count right now?
Yes, it does.
That would put me at 7.
There you go.
Yes. Okay. So on a
focus
hit,
in on this thing. That goes through. What's going on?
On a hit, you learn the creature's vulnerabilities, and until the start of your next turn, you and all your allies deal an additional 2 damage to the creature.
All right. So it has immune. It's only vulnerabilities, right?
Vulnerabilities. Yep.
Okay. I mean, you can guess it's immune to fire.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it is incredibly vulnerable to frost, and it is also vulnerable, as you just suspected, to the tube worms and their fire leeching energy. So getting it into the vicinity of one of those, or even picking one up and like chucking it at it, might prove very effective. But yeah, frost vulnerability, and of course these magma worms. And what else do they learn?
Just vulnerabilities.
Okay.
And now everyone's going to do an additional 2 damage to it until the end of its turn. Let's see. 2
That's
damage.
helpful.
Yep. Additional 2 damage to the creature until the start of my next turn. So,
excellent.
Okay. And then for her second action, then she's going to cast a spell. Spread Insanity. And you guys will hear all these voices are shouting over the walkie-talkies. The vulnerabilities.
Yeah, in the comms, all this gibberish and murmuring and strange, distorted speaking of tongues.
Yeah. This is a ranged psychic dexterity attack, -3 sanity.
Right.
And
yeah, I'm gonna take presence here again.
Okay.
I rolled 1, 2, 5, so 1 less this time. 5 successes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, baby. Oh, not great. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'll let you. Is this a psychic spell?
Yes.
Let's redo it, because remember, if you can guess the successes, you get the +2.
Sure. Let's
try it again.
So I'm guessing how many successes I'm gonna get.
Yeah. Well, you have an advantage. Just think about it. You have a base. Oh no, the base 2 is gone. You have a base 1.
I have a base 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 4.
4? Let's do it.
Nope.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, I rolled 6 total.
But you beat me. But
yes. Okay, so that does. That's really fun, though. It would be fun to get it tonight. Okay.
Great relic, yeah.
Damage profile is 1 psionic. So is that per success?
Yeah, so it only takes one, but that does go through. It is clearly vulnerable to it's just psionic frequencies. Not vulnerable, sorry.
So it also now takes an additional psionic from all attacks, and it starts stacking. So every time it takes psionic, it's going to stack, and as the stack increases, they start. They have to. Well, it doesn't matter. That's it.
But no, it's really good though. Now whenever you hit it, even if you hit it with an axe, for example, it'll still take that one psionic.
So it's taking a total of 3 damage now from every attack.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. And that could be, as far as I understand, Marcus, you can choose the damage based on any of the types going through. So that could be 3 psionic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. That's that's actually a really cool combo, especially for elementals, which are pretty invulnerable to most types of damage. That's really cool.
And that's the end of her turn.
Who is at the top of the round?
I think I am.
Proxina. Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I have my reactions back.
I think we have like one more turn.
Yeah, we are about to be. So you actually know it's about to be Daedalus, then 𝐴𝒚𝒧s, and then
back to the top.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Hey Rex. Rex is in the chat.
Hello. The elemental will take a legendary action. It is still, in fact, a legendary, and
unbelievable.
I think we need to counter-strike this psychic caster. You're a nuisance. You're really starting to take chunks out of it. We're gonna go ahead and do this Grace of Blaze. It's a ranged mental attack. So this is -2 sanity, -3 presence.
Yoish. And I'm out of reactions too. So.
This might be bad. We got 9 dice coming in from the elemental.
-2 sanity, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 sanity, 3 presence.
Oh, I forgot about one of my human things. I'm gonna definitely use that now. 2, 3, 4, 5. So
is it the free rerolls always?
Yep.
It's my favorite.
2, 3, 4.
I got 4.
Okay, and I also have 4, but I have 1 reroll for my human ability. So let's see if we can get it. No.
Well, I couldn't beat you, so nothing happens.
I wanted more. Okay.
Yeah. It just shoots like a spurt of fire that just kind of disperses around you.
I think she's she's like, there's specters coming off of her, so she's kind of hard to target right now.
No, that's awesome. And that's me done. Daedalus, it's your go.
I'm going to use 1 action to move as far away as I can get.
Yeah.
And
I will take an opportunity attack as you leave us to reach, if that's okay, unless you want to disengage.
No, well, I was taking a full action to do it. Would you still?
Yeah, so as long as if you move out of its reach, it can take a reaction opportunity attack. It will lose 1 dice to it, but...
So what do I have to do to disengage?
It will take an action, so your whole turn will basically be done.
Oh, it'll take the whole turn. So not an action, a whole turn.
No, it's an action to take the disengage action, but you'd also want to move, so that would be...
No, I can take attack. That's fine.
Okay, well, let's do it. So I lose 1 dice here, so only 8 dice. And the modifiers on this melee attack are -2 vigor, -1 evasion.
-1 evasion, huh? Okay.
I got 4 successes.
I got 2.
All right. 2d3 plus 1 here, which is a total of 6 fire damage, because +1 on each dice. 6 fire, and then I will have you make a... honestly, just gonna roll me a d3. Let's see what we get. Oh, you're safe. You're totally fine. Your armor or what? Neither your armor or your weapon are damaged here. As you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You can proceed with your turn.
I'm going to cast Psychic Chains on it.
Oh, all right. Wow,
it will probably fail because I'm not the greatest at casting, but we'll see.
Is it a check or a contest?
It's a attack.
Awesome. So what are my modifiers here?
-4 V, -1 evasion.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot.
I have Yeah, this thing has no vigor, but it has to take the evasion hit. I will use its last reaction to dodge here, so I will have 6 dice.
Oh.
I get 4 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's enough.
Yeah, boy.
What goes on?
So he is restrained, and the dice succeeds on 5s instead of 4s.
Oh.
When making any kind of physical attacks until the end of their next turn.
All right, yeah. You all see these spectral chains just wrap around this thing as it tries to like little bursts of fire, try to get in between the chain links, but they can't. As it begins to howl, and even in the deafening silence of the abyss, you can hear these just infernal guttural sound. You're gonna send this thing straight back to hell. Let's do it.
That would be my turn.
All right. Yeah. Any reactions at the end of Daedalus' turn? I can take one, but
I don't have any reactions.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't have any reactions either. I have legendary actions, which do go over restraint. They will still be able to, do it. I just can't move.
You said that it was
Whatever.
like inhabiting the balefire, right?
It was. The balefire is now vacant.
Can I use a reaction to start like scrounging the core from that thing? Because I'm thinking that this thing was like inhabiting the balefire through that, so maybe that's a way to capture it.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you can take a reaction to start, and then do you have another reaction?
No, that's my only one.
Okay. I mean, I just let you because you don't have an ability that lets you take the inventory action as a reaction, right?
No, nothing.
As long as you stay in the vicinity of the balefire at the end of the round, I'll let it just go through. So you'll have you'll clear your way to the core, and it can essentially, you can take it out.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Any other reactions?
No, Unji's out.
Okay, the balefire in just like a fury will just chaotically just send out, it will start spinning, thrashing, trying to get out of the chains, and just start, flying these super just like random like embers just like piercing through the water. It can only hit 2 of you guys, so I'm going to do odds or evens to see if one can even hit. Odds will be Eugen here. Okay, so it's going, the one stray one is going towards Eugen. It's going to have a lot of disadvantages on this, but this is going to be a -2 vigor, -2 evasion.
It's definitely going to be evasion.
Yeah, but it's going to have half dice for this. So looking like 5 dice here. I'm just going
-2 evasion, you said?
Yeah, and then yours also, I think your psychic changed, so also you succeed on 5s only.
Oh, I got nothing.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Never
Haha,
mind.
yay. I got 2.
Doesn't even matter. Perfect. That's his legendary action done. Let's move on to Aquamus.
Heyo. I have no idea what I'm going to do, honestly. I've been sitting here trying to figure it out.
Well, you do have the armor. You could just start taking it home.
I mean, yeah, you guys are way up there. I'm back here. And this guy's nothing to do with him, right?
Unji's having a temper tantrum right now, so.
She's fine.
She's fine.
The monkey's pretty pissed, so.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you guys got that thing restrained, so.
The kids are taking care of it. Mom and dad are
There is
gonna.
something coming out of the tunnels. Whatever warships this thing or whatever created this area is imminently just coming. These shapes are starting to pour out of the lava tubes.
Is there something I can do to help Xana over here that they were trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she is actually. So I guess because half the team's up ahead, so there's no real room for discussion unless we want to have a quick one over the comms. But I think we're taking the core and going to try to capture it. Right? Is that the plan?
That's my idea right now.
Yeah. So if you want, you can just. I guess she's already doing that. Right? Roxana, how can he help you?
I mean, I'm not very technologically gifted, so I have no idea. I'm literally just going through it and looking at like, this is a ball. I don't know what this is. I'm staring at controls that don't mean anything to me.
Look up longingly at Aquamus.
You're a robot. Please help me. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Well, we can make a tech check.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh yeah.
3.
All right, 3 successes. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I think you're able to deduct. What you might. Yeah, there is definitely a chance that you'll be able to capture it. And seeing as it's this low, you might have to basically maybe like if you overcharge the core. Maybe throw it right into it. As you crank up the heat on it, there is a chance that when the energy gets displaced in this fail-safe mechanism, it'll suck back in all the heat, and the elemental will get sucked back in with it. So that's possible. But if we do that, we're gonna have to really probably clear out, back away from this thing. But it's a good time to do it because it's pinned down.
All right, because I got some tools too if we need it. I brought them, so. I don't know if that helps us any.
If you want, you can safely, what I can do, with that tech check on the action, you can fully safely remove the core because, I was going to have Persona roll for some random crap. You're just trying to rip it out. And you can actually enable, you can start basically overclocking this core and setting it up to do this little operation.
Nice.
Okay, so you go ahead and you start tinkering underwater, doing whatever, snipping some wires, and this thing is all ready to go. It's a ticking vacuum fire time bomb. We just got to get it close to this thing.
Yeah, screw the mission. He burned our monkey's hair.
I think if there's no other reactions, that is it. The elemental, when are the chains going to go away?
At the end of its next turn.
Okay, awesome. So it's not going to do anything. There's no point. And at the end of the round, suddenly out of every single tunnel exit, we see the things that rule this domain. These vaguely humanoid shambling shapes, just completely created out of dried tube worms. So they're just a series of just coiled and intersected masses. Their heads are just glowing embers of magma that's kind of piloting these skeletal remains, and they're just mindlessly beginning to march towards you guys. Each space, I'm gonna make them a little bigger, is gonna be 3, so it's gonna be a swarm of 6 to 8 of these things. Oh, too big. But they are starting to march out here. So there's a lot already on the board. There's probably close to 24 of them.
Time to go, folks. Time to
close in
go.
on your position. That's the end of the round. Persona, it is your go. So everyone gets their reactions back.
Perfect. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything special this round. I'm too far away from the elemental to really hit it with anything. I think I'm just going to move up twice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get closer to Eugen just so I can get my healing off if I do anything.
Okay.
So let me see if I can try and hurt myself here to cause more stuff.
Okay.
I guess I can't do anything right now. Yeah, that'll be it for me.
All right.
Just 2 actions move up.
I'd like to leap away from this thing coming out at us.
Yeah, especially because I think soon Skrat is going to pull up with the the core.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going as far away as I can.
Beast.
Just running. Yeah, you're seeing everything coming out. I mean, you have to make it to the drop pod back alive. At least maybe you can pave the way for the escape route.
Oh, dang it.
All right.
I don't like that you can move everything in this game.
Yeah, I think I could lock things. I just didn't lock anything. So that's my bad.
Think of the power.
That's for next time. Okay, that was a reaction. So the Balefire is going to go, but I'm not going to do anything. The Elemental is going to go. It's going to end its turn. The chains break free. It is now angry, and with its swarm of tube cultists behind it, it's going to try to do its best to put an end to your life. But now, if there's no reactions, it is Eugen's turn. Yunji's turn.
Okay. All right, then. Oh, man. She's going to...
Time to go, people.
Yep. Okay. I'm just finding the spell. It's memory. Alter. They lose an action. I wanted the one where I can tell it what to do. It foresees. Ah, okay. Yes, I'm going to cast... For my first action, I'm going to cast Omen. So that's another stress. My threshold is 1. Raise Psychic Cognizance attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to expend a reaction and a charge of my other ability to add D3 successes to it.
Oh, boy.
Boom. So this is the D3 successes. So that's 1 additional success. So I'm at 2 flat successes.
Nice. Do we want to guess the result?
I'm going to try. Am I feeling lucky today? I'm going to go with counting the 2 I have. I'm going to say 6.
Okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rolled 6.
Oh, you rolled, yeah.
I have, so that's 8 successes total. So that.
What are my modifiers here?
That is going to be.
Omen?
It jumps down. To the bottom.
Omen, I don't think has any.
It might
okay.
not. Oh, dude. Oh, that's the armor. I'm sorry. Yeah, carry on.
I got 3 successes. You got 8. So that's 5 go through. Does this have a damage profile?
This one,
Let me
psychic
see,
does
Omen.
Omen, on a hit, you state an action. No, I'm
No,
going to
just-
make it do something.
Oh.
Now,
So what? Okay, so on hit, what happens?
I state an action for the creature, and on their next turn, they must take the stated action.
Oh my god, no!
If
What
they-
do you tell it to do?
I tell it, with all the voices speaking, fly in to the ravine of fire. I'm telling it to run to where it gets its life force sucked out, that hot ravine.
All right. Well, yeah, so it's a little contrary to the radical plans of the Persona scientist, but it's probably the safer route. As you instantly,
I mean, they've still got time. It's not till its turn.
We'll see who gets to pull off their master plan first. But
Yes.
yeah, it is slowly the fire is now beginning to get siphoned into the ravine as it's getting pulled there. Are there any reactions at the end of Yunji's turn?
I got nothing.
Okay.
She has
I
one more
will-
action technically, and I think she's going to snap out of her panic and start to move back as she saw Daedalus
Okay. Excellent.
jumping. So that's the end.
Okay. I guess it's. Did you say it's next action or yeah? So not legendary action. Okay. But still, I
Just
think
next action, yeah.
Yeah. It would naturally want to. It was going to move towards this foundation where their armor was. It moves right into your space persona as it's a legendary action, but that is all that happens. Daedalus, it's now your turn.
I'm running.
Yep.
Actually, I'm probably leaping because I can go farther leaping.
Yeah.
I love it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Dang
Perfect.
boy.
That's the first one.
I think some tube worms, actually, the tube worms are pretty occupied. They have a treat coming up. They ignore you.
And then my last turn, I'll run again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Are you guys coming or not? Come on.
Grab that core. All right. Any reaction at the end of Daedalus' turn?
I got nothing still.
Nope.
All right. Then it is Aquamus's turn. So Aquamus, you saw the voices kind of guiding this thing into the trench from whence it came. You have the core. What do you want to do?
So are we still trying to stuff this thing in the core? Is that what we're doing? Or
I'm running away.
you're running away? I got that
I
part.
think it's trying to die. I think it's dying to itself because of Eugen's commands.
Yeah.
I guess we could just take the core because that's like the main mission, right?
That was the mission.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll scoot them. What did we say I could do? 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
We
I go so
are
far.
moving 3. Meanwhile, the orangutan's leaping 18 in 2 jumps.
Yes.
No, he could have brought me with him.
And they're glorious too underwater, you know. It's
Awesome. Yeah, so Skrat, you're holding that core like it's your baby. You know, it's thumping in rhythm with your mechanical heart. It's like this fine piece of machinery. You're looking at it with it. Yeah, I think if there's no other reactions, of course, the elemental will just blast out as a legendary action a wave of fire. I think only 𝑦unjin is in range of this, so we can go ahead and
I'm
resolve
inside
this.
of it though.
What happened?
You're
inside of it.
Oh
Excellent.
yeah, that's
so perfect.
excellent.
Both of you are getting hit. This is
Great.
actually a mental attack as you see a bluish wave of fire come and sear your minds. 𝑦unjin, you're gonna have +1 dice to this because you're kind of far out.
Okay, I'm also taking the sustain reaction.
Okay, so that's +2 dice. Let's go ahead and do it then. The mods are minus 2 sanity, -1 presence.
Okay.
All right,
So my pluses
I'll do
cancel
the
out.
embrace reaction and activate an ability, so I lose 2 successes.
Okay, I got 3. Ugh.
I regret losing 2 successes. I'm gonna instead body burst on top of this.
Okay.
Nice.
So 4. Okay, I pass and I get the thing that happens. I got a 5 total.
Okay.
So 5 reduced it by 2 is down to 3. I got 3 total.
And then what did you get, 𝑦unjin?
I got 4 successes.
Yeah, both of you succeed. Yeah, nothing happens. It's on its last legs. Oh, that would have been good if it hit.
Yeah.
Wait, it's inside of me, right?
Yeah, it would have.
I body bursted. It takes 2 damage.
It takes 2 damage. Yep. So that's a 4. Oh, you might be able to kill it before it gets to the trench, but
Probably not.
Yeah.
I got nothing else.
I think
All
it
right.
also takes an additional psychic damage on that.
I think
Does
so.
that
Actually,
work?
It might not because this is a loss of hit
It's not
points. Actually,
That's
Yeah,
a loss of hit
that's
points.
weird.
Okay.
yeah, I don't think this works. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the end of the round. Persona, it's now your turn. As you start your turn in it, though, unfortunately, you do take 5 flat fire damage.
All right.
Sorry, it's actually, that was the end of the round, because otherwise Dados would take it. This is at the end of the round. You take 5 fire damage. But
Alright.
now it's your turn.
All right. At the start of my turn, I'll
Oh,
heal.
and the cultists, sorry, have moved now. They have moved up. Yeah, they would have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Perfect. Go for it.
All right. I guess I'll spend an action. I'll blow a little horn using command, and I'll give everyone +2 speed and +2 damage on hit for this until the end of the round, so we can move out of
Excellent.
here quickly.
Yeah, so we'll signal getting everybody out,
So yeah, I'll
rallying
move.
the team.
I gotta move the elemental to move myself. 1.
Yeah, I will take an opportunity attack if you don't disengage.
I will not disengage. You get
All right.
free hit on me.
Yes, excellent. This is minus 2 vigor, -1 evasion.
I'll take the defend reaction.
All right.
So what is what's the negatives here?
-2 vigor, -1 evasion.
I will get 8, 9, 9 plus 4, 13. So I'll have 11 dice to this.
Oh wow. I got 7 successes though.
Oi.
Is it enough?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll body burst.
No.
Body
Yeah.
burst works.
Oh
Absolutely
snap!
nothing. Persona. Yeah, it cannot burn you whatsoever.
Adrenaline rush. The adrenaline is rushing through me. My defense is too strong.
Yeah.
All right,
That
I'll
is-
keep moving.
Yeah.
1,
Just the opportunity
2,
attack.
3, 4, 5. That's it for me.
Nice.
Perfect. I will take another legendary action to move up, chase you down. But at the start of its turn, the omen triggers, and right as this tornado is about to envelop, and it's actually going to, realize it has to focus on the mind of this Voxian because its physiology is just too strong. All of a sudden, 𝑦unjin's thousands of voices cast it down into the abyss from which it was robbing all the energy from these, poor little magma worms, and they just start tearing it to shreds, siphoning it with their lamprey-like mouths. The energy is drained. What little hit points it had left are absolutely reduced as this thing just kind of burns out in a wisp, not leaving a single cinder to its name. It is slain.
Nice.
It was a good assist between. Persona got the assist there.
Yes. I really wanted you to finish it off with the burst. But
Excellent. Well, you have the core. That's all that's left is the cultists to worry about. So as long as we don't get caught up here, there should be 0 casualties.
All right.
Don't doubt us too much.
Yes. It is, Yuji, it is your turn.
Okay. Aquamus has the core.
Yeah.
She's kind of coming back to herself as she's run out of those charges. Forgive us. And she's... man. Those things are attacking. Should we get the armor, though? She's going to use an action to use telepathy to speak to Daedalus with her mind.
Yeah. Daedalus, you feel an echo coming from the depths.
Okay.
What are we saying here?
She's going to say, Daedalus, we wonder if you should try to use your psychic chains to drag the armor with us. Do you think it's worth it? Aquamus has the core.
I can't physically do it. I'm drained. I took so much stress that I'm gonna hurt my body.
Oof.
I was expecting her to say, "Get back here, you damn dirty ape."
I missed it.
I did warn you, Dan, that if you didn't use that.
I know. All right. We understand too well.
All right.
I don't know.
So I guess
I'll
we're
use
gonna
my
leave
last
the armor.
action to move. But
Okay.
that's it.
Sounds good. If there's no reactions, it's Daedalus' turn.
How far can I throw something?
5 meters, unless that's throwable.
It has throwable.
I believe, what is that?
It has turbines.
Yeah. Is it double? Should be 10. Is it 10 meters?
I think it's like more than that if you have any abilities, because durable gives you more damage or something. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 6 meters if I use hurl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want to add hurl onto it.
But that would add more stress to me.
No, so all throwable does, it seems, is it will make it so it's not improvised. So you can actually use the actual weapon profile.
Okay.
So 5, but you could add that hurl onto it. Yeah.
And twisting turbines just make it so it's available, right?
It's available. Yeah, but I will give you. You know what? You're so good at doing things. I'll let you do an extra 3 meters on top of all this. You have all this stacked. So what are you trying to do?
I was gonna throw my my tomahawk at one of these creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have 6, 11, 14 meters, I'd say. So as long as you can get within 14 of them, well, you see if you could chuck it and just cut through this horde a little bit.
Well, I can do a 1, 2. By leaping, I can go here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can throw my weapon.
Let's do it.
And that's 5d. That's 4, so it's 5 plus 2. So, all right.
What are the mods here?
Mods are -1 evasion. That's all. 1, 2,
Right,
3, 4, 5.
The Shaman Horde has 6 dice here. I got 1.
Well, I got 5, so.
Nice.
Oh! Throwing that thing sideways, it just like whirs through the water, with the turbines, eviscerating, definitely lobbing up a couple heads in this crowd. What's the damage here?
It's 2 for physical plus no, that's only melee. So
this is a melee. This it's a range. No,
it's a ranged melee attack.
Yeah.
Monkey only gives you it for
melee attacks.
Yeah.
I blew the horn though. It's an additional 2 on top of this because the horn is still happening.
Yeah. So that's 4.
So 4 successes times 2 is 8, plus the horn is 10, plus 2d3 from your rings.
Oh yeah, those.
Let's see.
My 2d3. Hold on. I got a 3 and 1, so 4.
14 damage total. 2 heads come off in this crowd, and I'd say this swarm is slightly disoriented. As your weapon just spins through them like a saw blade, and they start falling into the trench. So these ones are not going to be able to pursue the party for a bit. They all kind of lose track of the leader and fall into the trench.
Okay.
Excellent.
Does the axe return to you, by the way?
It does. I have the rebound tassel, which I could spend my reaction on your turn to return it to me.
Yeah.
So that's cool,
you still get an extra attack, the horn and the bonuses I give, so you get an additional attack here.
But if I throw it again, I won't get it back. Because I've used 2 reactions. So I'm good.
That thing. Yeah.
That's his baby.
Oh no, wait, you leaped, so that's why you lost the reaction?
Yeah.
Your leaps don't cost a reaction the first time.
You're right. They don't. I will throw it again.
Do it again, see if we can wipe it. Wipe the swarm completely.
5 again.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I rolled last time. I think that's cocked. Oh, how do I get it? There we go. Okay, 2.
I got 5. So again,
3.
6. 3 go through. So how much damage is that? You got 3 successes.
6 plus 2 is 8 plus 2d3.
2 and 5.
That's 13. That is the last couple of heads on these baby thralls cut off. The rest is cleaned up by the tube worms. That swarm is white. It literally just the turbine, you throw it sideways, you take out half the crowd, catch it, and then on the backswing, just finish off the rest. That's badass.
Australian orangutan. Boomeranging it.
All right. That is the end of your turn, 𝐒𝐪𝐿?
Yes.
All right. If you guys want to take any reactions, we want to keep running.
I'm out.
I think I'll stay where I am.
Oh.
Okay. All right. In that case, go 𝐒𝐪𝐻𝐼𝐾.
Let's see. I was getting sandwiched, and I was gonna jump across here, and I was gonna see if I could toss the core to Monkey Man, but I don't feel like that's as important anymore. I'm significantly less surrounded, so.
Oh, so
yeah, after boomerang axe.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go over here, because that's my movement's 3. So, do I need to do anything to jump the fissure? Or?
Yeah, I mean that can be part of your movement to jump. You still have another action.
Oh, so I can move again, or?
Yeah, you can move again.
Oh shoot! Okay, so. 1, 2,
Go.
3. I'm going with Monkey Man.
Remember, you had 2 additional speed. I blew the stinky horn.
We got 4 more meters actually for each. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So all the way over here. All right.
Awesome. The core
Keeping
is
the core safe.
is in view of the exit. If that's the end of the turn, the cultists. One swarm is going to move up here. Swarm's going to move up here. We're going to group these attacks, guys. So both Yunjin and Proxana, go ahead and from each of your separate swarms coming in. The mods are just -1 vigor, -1 evasion.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll here 9 dice.
Alright, so is it just one attack or is it 2 separate?
One attack coming in at both of you because there's a swarm on each of you.
Okay, I'll take the defend reaction then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be rolling a lot of dice.
I've lost track now.
I got 5 for my strength, 3 because of vigor, and then plus 1,
Adrenaline rush,
5,
right?
plus 6 from adrenaline rush, thick skin, and defend reaction itself.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5 total.
This swarm is not touching you with attacks. They're gonna have to try to drag you down. But Yunjin, what'd you get?
I'm finding out here in a second. I couldn't remember. I think I did 1 reaction for that. So I think I do actually have 1 more. So I'll take the dodge reaction as well. So that's an extra die. 1, 2, 3. It was -1 evasion.
Yeah, -1 evasion, -1 vigor.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely going to do evasion. Okay. And she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 with the +1 success.
All right, so total of 4.
Yep.
Okay, that is nothing happens. These just chitinous claws clash against this. You're probably this bulwark of spirits you have going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you're very close to these hordes. So while they can't seem to hurt you, they can definitely drag you into the midst of all this horrible canker, worms, and just dead stuff. That is
Lovely.
the end of the round. Perksana, it is your turn.
Ooh. Do you think, okay. What do you guys think? Do you think the guys are strength or like dexterity based? I think they're strength.
Yeah, possibly.
Because I want to cast the same spell I did on the Balefire.
Right.
I'll try and cast the Hex Prowess again. So -1 sanity, -3 presence to this attack against the cultist I'm fighting.
Okay.
So that'll be 7 dice for me.
While he's doing that too, remind me on
Yeah.
stress, because Dave just made me think of that too. What's the threshold where it's too much?
So threshold is just it's as long as you're not amplifying. Threshold is always a flat amount for each spell. So
Sorry, like
think-
stress, as our stress is going
essentially-
up.
all that will affect is threshold. So as long as you don't fail the flat DC that all these spells have, which is usually either 3 or 4, you won't be taking Y damage, which Y is equal to your stress. So if you've been casting a lot of spells, your Y is probably very high, and you would lose that many hit points, and that might just instantly kill you.
If you fail on the threshold.
Yes.
I see. Got it. Okay.
All right. Well, here's my roll for that. Marcus
Because
got
mine
3.
is also going up.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Excellent. So they're marked, right, with their...
I'll throw a body burst 1 and 2 just because so I can get the bonuses for that.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So, Eugen, I think, heals 4.
Thank you.
And then the cultist swarm I'm next to takes 4 damage. Or loses 4 hit points total.
Lose 4 hit points.
I'm back
Yes.
to full.
All right, and then
That's amazing.
Nice. I'll curse their strength so that they lose 2 dice on strength checks and
They
contests.
can't drag you in. Excellent.
Exactly.
Cool.
And I think I'm too slow to really run anymore. I'm only at 3 speed. I'll just attack them with my evolutionary arms wraith claws, like extremely large claws that are completely unnatural for the Voxian body I'm in, like
Sounds good.
bioengineered.
Let's do it.
All right, this is -1 V, -3 E.
Okay. -1, -3. If I lose 2 dice from strength?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So you lose 3 dice to this, I think, total.
Yeah, 6. I'll take a little reaction here, though, so we have 7.
All right.
I got 4.
I got 5. I'll body burst, so an additional 1. 5,
Nice.
6. So I do 4 physical damage,
Okay.
and then they lose 2 hit points because I body bursted.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's one of the members of the crowd gets, rended down.
And because it's a clause, it says I can do it a second time for free.
Let's do it. I'll roll that same thing.
Well, I only got 3 this time.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll body burst just to get the damage off. Yeah, it didn't end up mattering.
2 hit points, yeah.
Yeah, so lose another 2 hit points.
Got it.
And no one else, I think 𝐿𝐼𝐻's at full, she said, so no one heals.
It feels good, though.
Alright,
I
that's
feel
it.
gonna be like untouched. You just got rid of this fire demon and now we're...
Each time I keep attacking, just another explosion of blood each time. That's it for my turn. I got nothing else.
I think it's Yunjin's turn. Actually, these swarms will both move into your guys' space. Now swarming over you. We're not going to be able to do anything just yet, but you're just surrounded by these worm people. But now, Yunjin, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast a spell, and I'm going to take the extra stress to affect both myself and Persona.
Amplify?
Yes, I'm going to amplify.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Amplify, you will have to take the threshold. So what is your Y?
What is your stress currently at?
It's at 3.
So you just lose 3 hit points immediately.
Okay. Because I'm amplifying it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm sorry, I've lost the spell. There it is. Corrupt Perception. That's what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So, and now I add the now I add the additional stress, or should I have added that first and then take the
you add that
damage?
before, sorry. You add that before and then you lose that much. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that's going to hurt. Cool. I'm glad I'm at full.
Yeah.
It's worth it, though. So you always take that damage when you amplify, even though I haven't rolled yet to determine.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, so then I'm going to roll Corrupt Perception. Stress +3. Choose additional half-Y creatures in range. Okay. And that is dexterity. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got 1 success so far. I'm going to attempt to guess, and I'm going to say 4.
All right. And what is this?
1, 2. It's not 4. It is 3, and that is dexterity, ranged mental attack, -1s, -2p.
Okay. We have really bad mental, -1. Yes. Okay, perfect. I got 1.
All right. Success. They are now treated as blinded to myself and Persona.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah. You're just standing in this crowd, and now they have no idea what's going on. They're just clawing at the water. Yes.
Perfect.
They are totally disoriented.
Second action is to move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think Persona, that's your signal. You weren't fast enough, but these things, as you're stuck in them, are just like staring at the invisible stars now.
Perfect.
Yunjin's psychic frequencies are really putting in the work here. Is that the end of your turn?
Sorry, yes, that's me.
Sweet. All right, any reactions?
I'll run.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
I'll try and sneak out of them.
Do you want to make a trickery check here?
Oh, me?
Yeah, is that possible?
I can attempt it.
Let's try it. You're in the dim light. I don't think you had. Yeah, you didn't have a flashlight on you, so you're not really revealing stuff. Let's try and go for it. I mean, in combination with them being blinded and everything going on.
I got a 1. I'll body burst, so I'll get another additional dice here. So 1 total.
Ah.
1 total.
Hey,
I'll
good
give
news.
you a reroll because they're blinded. Can you make it?
Okay, let me try. No.
Wow, same
But both of them
number.
take 2 damage again.
Okay. That's yeah.
I just keep exploding. It's not going away.
Pustules popping.
That's awesome. Yeah, the box builds are really, really cool. I think Daedalus, I think it's your turn.
I think I'm going to let's see. I'm going to leap across.
Okay.
Get here.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up Persona onto my shoulder, and I'm going to leap across again.
I love it.
That's awesome.
2,
Like, you're too
3,
slow.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, Persona.
You have the grace of like a figure dancer or a diver. You just like spin through the water with her on you.
You want me to roll a might or anything to?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a might check just for picking her up. It should be easy. I'm gonna give you a DC 3 here, but it should be a piece of cake.
One more. Yeah,
You do make it. Yeah, I mean, she's she doesn't even have scales. A little bit of that pipe work happening in that 𝐒𝐪𝐻𝐿𝐵𝒖𝒻𝐻𝐿, but not very heavy. Like I said, it's a piece of cake. Your orangutan. Light work, baby.
no man behind.
Or popping lizard lady.
Yeah. Oculus, you're the core bearer. It is your turn. You are like Frodo. You have the most important job, keeping this thing.
I'm keep going. Oh, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Do I still have the bonuses?
No,
so.
sadly, it runs that one around only.
Okay, that's fine. But I can do it twice. So do. All right.
Excellent. And are there any reactions?
I don't think so.
I guess I'll do one.
Yep. Just kind of inching them forward. Well, I think as we've all basically made it past the rift, and with these things blinded, you do see. Oh, I can't seem to copy. Yeah, you do see out of these searing purple rifts, the cultists just continue to pour out. But luckily for us, we have Oculus already waiting by the exit with the core, and with the main horde blinded and disoriented, you all manage to just buy just enough time to start shuffling out of this lava tube system, especially as more of these glyphs start erupting and more chunks of this primordial dungeon begin to animate. Clearly these boulders rolling in behind you to try to kill you. But all is in vain, as with the heroic, blinking of the Hellfire Core and the blowing of the Voxian pipe work, you manage to signal the Octa submarine right at your old drop pod.
Aha!
And I think evac is in order.
Perfect.
Congratulations!
That was a success.
We got out.
Something.
Yeah, hey, I was surprised. I didn't want to go easy. I had some, pretty interesting combos, but you guys made pretty good work of the armor, animated armor with the spirit inside. I mean, I was worried about, a lot of the physical immunity and physical stuff, but we had a lot of elemental damage, a lot of conditions, a lot of good teamwork. I think that was a smashing success.
Yes, I do too.
First mission with a 0% casualty rate.
Yeah, I was hoping to get one of you guys down.
Professionals. We know what we're doing, right?
Fantastic. Good.
Awesome. That was great. Thank you guys so much for coming and running that. I'm gonna yell, Freya, go to your bed. Everyone wants to see you. Go to your bed.
I want to see the dog.
Oh, that's the last minute that we get to see her.
There we
Yeah.
go. There she is. Anyways. Oh, wow. I thought 𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐵𝒖𝒻 was going to go down at some point. She's like almost at 0 at one point, but that was great. This is really fun. So guys, check this out. Marcus and Nikita, give us the rundown again. Where can people find Fathom, and what are your dreams for it? What are your goals?
Yeah, I mean, it's available on DriveThruRPG and itch.io. Our handle on everything is Dark Consul Games. That's console as CONSUL, capital DCG. Like I said, we do make content on our YouTube channel and are doing bi-weekly streams, just pumping out a little bit of lore and basics on how to play and character creation. And the goal is soon hopefully an eventual Kickstarter for the printed books, right, Marcus? I think that's our next goal.
Yeah, hopefully next goal. But we hopefully with Kickstarter, we don't want to give you the same exact package that we gave you. We want to go through another round of balance, make sure everything's good, and try and just make the book as good as possible for anyone that wants to enjoy Fathom on their own.
Exactly. And get that thing in your hands. I want to hold it.
Oh, dude. We know that feeling, right, Dave? He's gone. Yeah, there he is. Holding the book in your hand. That's awesome, guys. This was a great experience. Dave from Grimwood Games, thank you so much for being here, sir. Links in the description, of course, for everyone.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for bouncing around the map and carrying us.
Yeah. Classic Reaper Barbarian from Diablo, if I may. Very flavorful to the action RPG.
It was perfect. Do check out Dave from Grimwood Games. He has an Ironbound system as well. I have the links in the description below. Of course, I have the links in the description for Dark Consul Games as well. I will get their YouTube channel added in there as well after the stream. So check them out. Check out Dave on Twitch and YouTube. And check out our channel. We played Ironbound here as well, live, just like we did here tonight. And last, but certainly not least, 𝐿𝐴quamus Prime. Skratticus, thank you, sir, for being here.
Yeah, buddy.
Check out Nuts. Check out Skrat's
we
Nuts.
love having the yes.
It was great. And yeah, seriously, check out Skrat's Nuts for real, because it's a great system as well. And we have
it's a great system.
Yeah. We've got a nice swath of systems here, guys. Amazing stuff to check out if you're sick of WotC. So check these ones out. Thank you, Mustache. Lots of fun. Last shout out for us, of course, next Thursday. Thursdays now. This coming Thursday is the first episode of our DC20 campaign. Officially, Session 0 was last week. This is Session 1. Eddie will be there from DC20. So we're looking forward to getting into that campaign. That will last until Christmas. And we're also going to do a special Halloween DC20 one-shot as well. So join us for that. T and Tori from YouTube is going to join, and hopefully a couple other content creators for DC20. So join us for that. Again, check out the links in the description below for Dark Consul Games and Fathom. Give it a download, check it out, start running it. Let the guys know what you think of it. This was a lot of fun to play. I love D6 pool systems. They're a lot of fun. Except when the D6 hate you, but that's every dice game. And lastly, guys, when the stream ends, we are going to raid Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. Actually, it's technically Moonskull, but they're the same people as Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. So we're going to raid Moonskull. They're playing Star Wars right now. So we're going to raid right after the stream ends. So do please, if you can, stick in there on YouTube. Give them a like and a shout out as we raid. And without further ado, this has been another fantastical episode of AV Epics with Dark Consul Games and Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you also gain access to bonus content as well as our private Discord where you can chat with us, play Westmarch Kingmaker and Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and so much more. Chat with all the guys here. They're all in the Discord, so hop on over. Come be a part of that. And again, join us for the raid, and thank you so very much for joining the adventure. We will see you next time. All right, bye.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.